ọmọ Ìbàràpá lápapọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àkí ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tìlé tó kó ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ ẹ̀bá nǹkan mọ́ Adéyẹmọ Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ́ láyà bí àrá orúkọ tó ń dẹ́rù bo lórúkọ gan-an ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o torí pé bùrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀dá ń kọlà wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan ò lè ṣì wá lọ́nà mọ́ ẹjẹ́ àfìmọ̀ṣọ̀ kan ká lè débi re ẹjẹ́ àjọ gbárùkù ti Sunday Ìgbòho ṣá ọmọ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ nílùú Alágbàdo Òde ọmọ atapẹ̀tẹ̀ wọnú omi ọmọ gègèlè wodò sànyà ìsànyà ò rẹ́ràn bàbá yín láàrin ìdí omi kò sì náà ń kán sí yín lẹ́nu ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta òkè Ìgbòho ìkan ṣe yín ní dábọ̀dàbọ̀ ìkan ní mọ́ rọra ìkan tó kù nígbà tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ kí ló dé Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ sí ọmọ òpópó sanran ìgbàgede Ìgbòho sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn ní kó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho àfikàn pọpọ sí amúkan yòókù bọ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ àfiṣẹrù wálé wàrà mòjé ọmọ onílé ọlà àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tọ́láwọn ò ní bomi kó sí mu wọ́n láwọn ò ní bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi rí ńkọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọ́n sì bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé ti ránṣọ kiri gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Ìgbòho onírèlẹ̀ láéláé torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀ kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí ó kún díẹ̀ títọ́ domi láéláyé ìtọ́ mi lè domi Sunday Ìgbòho arógun má ti dí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá ní tilé tó kó.
Ìgbà ọ̀tun ti dé ọmọ Odùduwà àsìkò tún ti dé ọmọ Odùduwà kò ṣẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà kò ṣẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà àsìkò ti tó láti gbára wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba amúnisìn o àsìkò ti tó ọmọ Odùduwà àsìkò ti tó ọmọ Odùduwà kò ṣẹlẹ́sìmẹ̀sìn mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà àfẹ́lẹ́yàmẹ̀yà mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà àsìkò ti tó láti gbára wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba amúnisìn o. ọmọ Odùduwà rìpọ́blìkì asọ̀wàsọ̀wọ̀ asọ̀wàsọ̀mọ́ asọ̀wàsálàfíà àìkúbalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àfẹ́lẹ́yàmẹ̀yàmọ́ àfẹ́lẹ́sìmẹ̀sìmọ́ àwọn ìjọba wa ara wọn nìkan náà jà fún ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbé rìpọ́blìkì láwùjẹ Odùduwà rìpọ́blìkì ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbé lárugẹ kó lè san wá sọ́wọ́ kó lè san wá sọ́mọ asọ̀wàsálàfíà àìkúbalẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àní àsìkò yìí ti tó ọmọ Odùduwà àsìkò yìí ti tó sẹ́ ọmọ Odùduwà àfẹ́lẹ́yàmẹ̀yà mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà àfẹ́lẹ́yàmẹ̀yà mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà àsìkò ti tó láti gbára wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba amúnisìn o. ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn gbogbo àgbààgbà Yorùbá látòrí emeritus professor Banji Akintoye comrade mi ńkọ́ Victor Taiwo olóyè Sunday Ìgbòho ẹ bá mi tọ́jú bàbá tèmi ààrẹ Gani Adams àti gbogbo Yorùbá akíkanjú ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà lókè òkun látòrí Mr. Adékúnlé Adépọ̀jù àní ìgbà ọ̀tun ti dé ọmọ Odùduwà ìgbà ọ̀tun ti dé ọmọ Odùduwà àfẹ́lẹ́yàmẹ̀yà mọ́ ọmọ Odùduwà Odùduwà. Àfẹ́lẹ́ sìmẹ̀sì mọ́. Ọmọ Odùduwà. Àsìkò ti tó. Àsìkò ti tó láti gbára wa lọ́wọ́ ìjọba amúnisìn o. Ẹ̀ńfófó Oòduà Republic ó náwó ẹ̀ sókè. Èmi náwó mi. Ẹni tó ń fẹ́ Oòduà Republic. Ẹni tó ń fẹ́ Oòduà Republic kó náwó ẹ̀ sókè ni. Èmi náwó mi. Ó ń f'Oòduà kó náwó ẹ̀ sókè. Èmi náwó mi. Ẹni tó bá f'Oòduà Oòduà Republic kó náwó ẹ̀ sókè ni. Èmi náwó mi.
Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movement. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one.
Just Reason was asking, what kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ mọ̀ pé 24 hours ní platform wa ni. Koikimedia is 24 hours, and that means that we will continue to be out discussing about Yoruba nation. Mo kí gbogbo wa, first and foremost, mo kí gbogbo àwọn tíìmù wa tó ti join wa náà láti Yewa, láti Èkìtì, láti Lagos State, láti Ìbàdàn, láti London, kí àwa ọmọlára Ìyábọ̀ Àjàlá dáadáa. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ Koikimedia platform tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ẹ káalẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi David Adégòkè, Just Reason, thank God it's Friday. Ta ló mọ bó ṣe mú ẹmu, èmi lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ mú ẹmu ògùrọ̀. Ṣé mo máa ń pààyàn tí a bá mú ẹmu? Azeez Wasiu, mo kí ìyàwó Olúbùnmi Olóyèdé, tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi ń kí gbogbo yín. Alabi Idowu no going back, ìyá mi dáadáa Yétí kún èmi fún yín. Dr. Owolabi, Larry, Conman, Remi Official, Omawumi. Some people disagree with us because they love Tinubu so much. So people like us, we are like the enemies to them because for every day, Tabanjade, lórí Koikimedia, Amani, I like Emu, Mr. David okay ó dẹ̀ ti wọ́n gan ní UK nígbà yìí ẹ mú ògùrọ̀ máa lọ ṣí ẹmu nísìn kí n tẹ̀ mú kankan díẹ̀ kí n fi máa jógẹ̀ late night láwa yìí o so ṣé kákọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí take calls way forward how do we ẹ ṣé gan bàbá mi ifá mi kàn mí àrò ògidì ẹmu can do wonders irú wonders wo ló lè ṣe tó lè jẹ́ kéèyàn bí ìbejì ẹ̀yin náà máa ń mu ẹ máa ń gba Yorùbá yìí ti pọ̀ jù just reason ẹ bá mi translate ẹ̀ sí English mo kí Princess Adébímpé ẹmu máa ń gbé ó máa ń gbé kan pa ẹ̀yin Yorùbá ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ẹ máa bá mi ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀ ẹmu Nàìjíríà ń pààyàn gan ni o ókè ẹmu Nàìjíríà máa ń pààyàn ẹ ti dilute wọ́n ní Dubai aago 3 ẹ ṣáà lọ bí kankan ẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ la Mr. Godwin èmi ò níṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ la àwọn ọmọdé ti sùn tó èmi àtọwọ́ mi nìkan ló kó báyìí àgbọn àti ìbá ti disturb neighbor mi a máa lọ ṣí ẹmu nísìn a máa mọ ẹmu nísìn ó wà nù mo jẹ́ kó chill díẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ mú phone line mi wá let's open the phone line it's just a normal conversation it's gonna be an open discussion interaction ẹ jẹ́ wo bí àwọn èèyàn ti wọlé lórí mixella ok mo ti ra àwọn tèmi wọ̀ tí wọlé yẹn kan péré ló sì wọlé lórí mixella so let me share the link out as well. My name is Olamileka and I say good evening, good morning, good night from wherever you have joined us this particular hour. Ṣẹ́gun Ògúnmádé, thank you so much. Mo fi tọwọ́tọwọ́. Iraq lẹ́wà àbíbá kábíyèsí Elédùmarè. Báwo ni Iraq ṣe rí ná? Àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ń káàkiri gan-an. Iraq ẹ wà pé tí o bá ń bá wọn lù yẹn bí a torí pé ogun ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gbogbo bẹ̀ yẹn so when you hear somebody say I believe that is a female she lives in Iraq it's 2:15 a.m. ní Iraq ìyá mi dáadáa Fọláṣadé Òjó àwọn kan ti rìn kúrò lórí platform àwọn ní platform wọn ń ṣe ibi tí òtítọ́ wà mọ́ pé irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù lórí ẹ̀ àti pẹ́fẹ́ Elédùmarè 11 o'clock ló lù ní London èyí tẹ́ wà ní Nàìjíríà or Yoruba times 1 hour ahead. In Philadelphia ilẹ̀ àjíṣẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ tí ń nìyẹn mo rántí ìgbà tí mo sì máa ń travel gan nígbà tí Nàìjíríà ṣe èyí tó jẹ́ Nàìjíríà ni mo sọ ó ń ṣe Nàìjíríà tèmi o àwọn ìyá yẹn jayé dáadáa lórí airline owó wà fún wọn ti bọ́ sórí aircraft wọ́n lọ nìyẹn pánpánpánpán but ó ṣe Nàìjíríà tèmi mọ́ ọlọ́lọ́wọ́ yẹn tó ń ta tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì nísìn how much is the ticket from Lagos to London? Koiki, we are on, but you say your people are not here. Kílódé? You're not where? Ṣé ní Philadelphia? Abibo, I'm not getting the message. Just reading. We are on. Okay, Koiki, my people. But some of my people that used to be here, they've all left our platform now. They say we are not. We are not doing. I don't know what they say we are not doing. So I'm not talking about somebody like you. Benjamin, one love to you as well. It's gonna be an interaction. Ẹjẹ la mú fóònù wa. Yeye oge mo like orúkọ yẹn bàjẹ́. Mo kí ọgbà yẹn tẹ́wà ní Cairo. Ìyá wa Felicia Àjàgbé àwọn àgbàlagbà ìyá nìyẹn. Àwọn tí wọ́n rí future pé ìran Yorùbá kò gbọ́dọ̀ tẹ̀rì. A gbọ́dọ̀ máa tẹ̀síwájú. Mo kí bàbá wa Ìbà Gani Adams. Mo kí bàbá wa Professor Adébánjí Akíntóyè. Yoruba nation no going back as this Adéyẹmí mo rí ń bẹ̀. Ìyá mi ọ̀nà méjì lẹ́ ń lò ní àwọn ìyá yìí náà ti dá mọ́ Ọlọ́run ó wọlé látòrí Instagram ó tún wọlé látòrí Facebook ìyá wa Felicia Àjàgbé méjèèjì lọ ń lò bí a device méjì lọ nílé tàbí device mẹ́ta ẹlòmíì orí TV ló tún gbádùn mi báyìí pẹ́ ẹ̀dá ṣe fàájì lálẹ́. Mo kí bàbá wa Wálé Adéníran professor mo kí bàbá mi dáadáa Bánjí Ayílóge YSDM contribute síbẹ̀. They are working very hard and they played a very vital role during the rally. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí bàbá wa èèyàn ńlá èèyàn pàtàkì èèyàn tí Ọlọ́run ti wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tó fi gbogbo nǹkan ní ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tó ní ti Yorùbá lòun fi dìmú lásìkò ní wákàtí. Ìyá wa Bíbá ní no easy o my brother má ṣe o Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó easy. I mean I don't know what they have in Iraq, but whatever they have, tó bá yẹ pé Nigeria ni kí la máa ṣe ní Iraq. How many hours is Iraq to Nigeria? Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí àwọn látolórí wọn bàbá wa dáadáa, bàbá mi dáadáa, mo rántí gbogbo rally tá a ṣe ní UK. Bàbá yẹn máa wá láti Leicester. And he doesn't care how long it takes to come to London. I'm talking about, Babawa Bashigi and the team of Ilana UK. Not for anything, also for the contribution that was sent to me, which was received and also will be put in use towards the Yoruba Nation cause. Mudupelowo Ilana UK Dada. We appreciate you from Koikimedia, and today is the Friday late night broadcast, 11:15 p.m. Mudupelowo for the contribution you sent to me. It has been received, and it's just to acknowledge it as well. So we appreciate you. Moki bàbá mi dáadáa. Ẹ mọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ni kíyàn lówó kó máa sá fún wàhálà. Mo ń bọ̀ ní ìyá bàbá wa dáadáa, ìmáàmù ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, mo ń bọ̀ mo mú díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni. Mo mú díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ n gbàgbé bàbá yẹn. Mo kí bàbá wa gẹ́gẹ́ ojú. Àwọn ló di Ìlọrin mú. Mo lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kí bàbá wa chief man. Is somebody to reckon with. And I remember 3 years ago, Chief Man, myself, with my beautiful sister, Oshatola, we always have a lot of conversation together, and we still do up to date. So, mo kí bàbá wa dáadáa. Mo wá sísàlẹ̀, mo kí Maja one, the Maja Sola one, Olóyè Sunday Igboho, dókítà. Ẹ mọ̀ tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ńláńlá tá máa ń gbórúkọ wọn yẹn náà dá sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá Nation ni tá bá níbi 10 lọ́wọ́ ó máa irúgbà tẹ need owó and need they will be pushing it, but the federal government ó realize pé Ìgbòho èèyàn ńlá ó tún lówó lọ́wọ́ nǹkan méjì ló máa fi báwọn jà ó tí wọ́n kọ́kọ́ ti àkáǹtì ẹ̀ pa. By closing his account, it has literally diminished any transaction, any business that he was doing, that stopped automatically. And I don't think some of you understand the consequence of that to somebody like him in the last almost 3 years. Apart from that, government mọ̀ pé bí ṣe máa ń sọ, the only person, and I keep saying it, kò ń ṣe pé àwa tó kù náà are relevant. Mo kí gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ wà ní South Africa. The government knows fully well that for Yoruba Nation to continue the push, it needs a lot of drive. Maize good, I cite you. Olakunle, my namesake. Welcome on board. Ìyá mi dáadáa mo ní dárúkọ wọn torí pé mo fẹ́ reference wọn padà lọ sí First Bank. Tó ti bá dárúkọ wọn nísìnyí pé màá sáré lọ wá ẹ máa lọ wá wọn níbi tó wà. You don't even know which platform is watching from. Today's the no Ngoleti 22nd. Waheed Ngolẹ̀yìn wákẹ̀. Initially 20 ó dà pé date tí ní ìlú tẹwà àbí ìnílẹ̀ ń lò ní Chinese time zone. It's still the 20th. Báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ 22nd? Bàbá yìí lọ 2 days ahead ni o. Waheed Abiodun. It's just 20th. It's Friday. Tí wọ midnight lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. So I still have to say 20th. Until tá bá wọ midnight, ni máa change sí 21st. Mo rí níbẹ̀ Prince Adeola. I have a lot of gadgets here in the beautiful environment that I'm in at the moment. And I can see a lot of comment and all that. So it's not 21st. Lọ́dọ̀ yín ni 21st, okay? Àwa ṣì wà ní 20th because ẹ wà 1 hour ahead ní Nigeria. Yes, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá wà ní Dubai, ẹ ti wà ní 21st, definitely. Ìyá mi Sekinat Ọmọwùnmí mo kí mo fẹ́ padà sórí májàsọ́lá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ọlọ́run ọba abami dúró tì kò ní fi sílẹ̀, abami dúró tì àwọn ìyàwó wọn àwọn ọmọ wọn, àwa dúró tì màmá tó bí wọn because I was opportune to meet CSI's mom while I was living in his house like a king, because ọ̀tọ̀ ni kéèyàn lọ gbé pẹ̀lú èèyàn kéèyàn máa wò pé mo gbọ́ fídíò kan ní chief actually open wọ́n ṣí àgbàlá wọn sílẹ̀ and anybody can just come in. I mean anybody, and I'm not trying to make it up. Kódà nígbà míì táwọn kan bá dé, mo kí Emir Àṣokún, mo kí yín dáadáa, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá wa di ilé mú torí látijọ́ tí bàbá ò ti sí nílé, àwọn kan ló ń di ilé mú, mo kí ẹ̀gbọ́n Túndé, mo kí gbogbo tó rọ̀gbà mọ́ bàbá mi olóyè Sunday Igboho, àwọn the loyalist tó dúró tán tí wọ́n ṣe iyèméjì, wọ́n doubt it, even though some people want to doubt him now, which is life. Ayé láti máa rí yẹn náà pé ta ní Igboho kí ló kí and then ta ló sọ fún yín pé a lè gba Yorùbá nation tó bá sí Igboho, mo ní lẹ́nu yín kábíyèsí Elédùmarè. Chief Clement, thank you so much. Those kids in uniform are from what locality? They are from, actually, this is Ajegunle. Even though when the video came out, the Lagos State governor, I'm not so sure they've done anything to this, but that was in Ajegunle. They were looking for, as usual, everybody's always trying to support one charity, I can do the same thing, supporting charity, making money for them and making money from my own pocket as well. But kí n tó kí Ìgbòho délẹ̀ tán, mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ìyá mi kan tí mo náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní bank. She used to work with First Bank in Nigeria. And during the course of the conversation with her at some point last year and the year before, she's watching right now. She's no longer in Nigeria, but I'm not going to tell you which country she resides right now. Just as so many people that are opportune, maybe after finishing their service, they thought, you know what, maybe grandchildren say, Mommy, just come and stay with us, forget about Nigeria. And she told me a lot of things, how the Northerners, the Hausas. You're welcome, Mr. Clement. And we love you so much because every now and then you are here with us. I believe you understand Yoruba very well because you're always on the platform. Because I speak a lot of Yoruba, so I don't know whether you are from the Yoruba or from the Biafra or Arewa, but maybe not Fulani. Godwin Idowu, thank you so much. The image is that. What do you want to do with my image? You see people check all kind of, that's the beauty of technology. Somebody said the image is, so definitely the person knows that, oh, you're so bright, am I in Nigeria? And probably I've just dimmed the light. So if the image is dark, as long as my voice is not dark. Is my voice dark? At least you can see my lips and you can definitely know that I'm here in the video. What a very interesting time to be alive. Mr. Godwin in the WhatsApp, the image is dark. It's not your computer. Igbo, but understand Yoruba very much. Wow, Eshegoni, Mr. Clement. Mr. Clement is an Igbo man, a Biafra to the core. Woto. Forget about all these lies against the Biafra that they are the one creating about. I'm going to get my phone now. I'm still charging it. I'm going to start taking calls straight away. And then I'm going to get my palm wine or palm and start drinking it slowly. So, this is my auntie, or not auntie, mom. She told me that during the period that she was working in First Bank, the Northerners have killed the banking sector for the Yoruba people and the Igbo people. If anybody, Godwin, you are laughing. When you say the image is dark, maybe you want to see my inner eyes, my korokoro eyes. Victoria Tokun, thank you so much. The fight for self-determination is work in progress. As the Biafra are fighting, we are fighting, the Middle Belt are fighting. Nigeria will collapse. It doesn't matter how long it will take, it must collapse. But a lot of people think it's a joke. The economy is going to bite you. Sanusi, the former emir of Kano State, destroyed the banking sector. That man is an evil man. Sanusi, I met him once in London and I took a picture with him as usual. Now when you take a picture with people like that, you put it on social media, and I could have been making money. All I just have to do is Emia, make me dots, and probably they send me to the north, and before you know, I'm now become the SP or whatever social media activity. But because, we wanted to be neutral, I met another very stinking rich woman, Alakija. No, not Alakija, Bola Shigaya, Olowo Biyepe. Very rich, but again using Nigeria wealth to become rich. So people like this, my big mom that have left Nigeria after service, not everybody is opportune to leave Nigeria. But those that have worked in Nigeria, I'm not talking about the corrupt Nigerians, Yorubas. I'm talking about those that dedicated their life for Nigeria in the service sector, whether in the public sector, in the private sector. None of them have enjoyed the benefit of Nigeria till today, and they've served up to 35 years. One will be by. I still have people in Nigeria. Imagine, our pensioner women, mothers, still saying, but I will still make sure I put something in your account. And they are doing so, and I'm not joking. People that worked, there's another mother that, grandmother now, not mother, because most of them are now grandmothers. The mommy may know that she's grandmother now. I'm wanting Bimu. Mukim about Michael, Taye Keshi, Mukim, Olabode, Oladele, Mukim went to Kwara State. Lẹ́yìn kan sí mo ti parí lórí báàmì májàsọ́lá mo padà bọ̀ níbẹ̀. Thank you so much, OLAMILEKAN ti bá wa fi studio number 6. So I'm going to get my phone and then we can start our interaction. And once again, a very good evening. The country has already collapsed, but not everybody knows that. But how do you pronounce that name? Emma Bichu. Is that the way to pronounce it? So, let me turn the Wi-Fi on. I was actually sleeping. I just woke up, so there's enough energy in me that can take me. No IGBOHO, no Yoruba nation. But people are saying that there will be Yoruba nation without IGBOHO. That's fine. But that is if the government is scared of me and you. The government, thank you so much, Michael Coker. So, Sanusi destroyed the banking sector. I'm talking about Sanusi. He destroyed the banking sector. But today, àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sọ pé we should just allow somebody to become the president from either Tinubu, Atiku, or Peter Obi, and they will revive the country. Thank you so much, Mofoluwake Eshigoni. Thank you so much. Láti Miami, Aziz. Àwọn yẹn know they play with Joko with the Aziz. Àwọn ti Miami. Facebook just blocked me for nothing. Why? Facebook has never been a good platform for us as people campaigning. It's not just us. Anybody that is an activist. Look, if you like, complain, they say share. It's not going to reach anywhere because they've reduced it. It's called artificial intelligence. So if you're saying when you share, they're wasting your energy. You're wasting your sweat because you are dealing with technology, not you as a person. All they've done is that imagine we have 320,000 followers on one of my platforms alone. And probably maybe now, how many people are they sending notification that I'm live? It's the technology. Mukindada Yawa Bisima Konjola. And my line is open. It's an interactive platform tonight. So Yawa Molara Bishiman Sofuni, Emma Stress Arai. This is how Facebook operates. Go through problem. I cannot comment now on Facebook in one of my platforms. I don't know what happened, but there's a restriction on it till probably 27th of January. Facebook and all these social media platforms, they know that we are fighting for a cause, a right cause. But Kilonshi, they continue to reduce the message from going. I mean, normally, in a normal way, the moment I go live, Facebook should send notification to all my 320,000 followers on one of my platforms alone. And another platform we just have, I think it's just gone up to 96,000. There's another platform which is koikimedia. It's two of them. One has 96,000 and the other one has 53,000. Add that together. Oh yeah, keep platform in my business, but they actually turn it down. So if I'm now coming up to say share Losibo, I'm wasting my time. But like I said, I am not, somebody that is not tech savvy. I repair computer myself. I can install a software. I can break down the laptop. I mean, probably maybe now I don't do it in the last 3 years. But this is what I did for almost 10 years. Let me computer because I do repair of computers. Then, and when I'm not Bolekaja media, when you are dealing with technology, you are telling them to share. Share to where? Where is it going to? They've actually turned it down. And you know why? My message is meant to be directed and target Nigerians as according to the artificial intelligence. But rather, my message is not even going to Nigeria. It's just restricted within a certain region, even though according to my feedback of my Facebook, when I go into my back end, more Nigerians are watching this program than people in UK and America. And I'm not joking. I have more listeners in Nigeria because I want they are probably comfortable, apart from people that are saying that I feel love. Àwọn èèyàn wà ní St. Ange Fàájì, wọ́n wà ní Dustin, wọ́n wà ní Peckham, wọ́n wà ní Ojú Ẹlẹ́gba, wọ́n wà ní Enish restaurant, wọ́n wà ní some people are fed up of Nigeria and they don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria because Nigeria has tortured them. And some still believe that Nigeria will work. I don't know how. Thank you so much, Okwebi. Sanusi and Funke Osibodu empty all the Union Bank money. One of my mother here is also confirming. Sanusi is a wicked guy. Very, very intelligent. He's living here presently now in UK. I'm not sure where, but some of the money that they've stolen, they bought house. Already up front to me and you now, we are renting house. Some of you have bought house, you are paying mortgage. Okay, what's going on? Why is my YouTube freeze? Are we still on? Or what happened there? I hope I'm still live on my YouTube. Okay, still probably on. I think Kokoro say, let me see. I just want to be sure that we're still on. Yeah. Aboromo Unison. So we are machine Sonny by Sanusi and Funke Osibodu empty all the Union Bank money. All the pensioners' money has been taken away by these wicked people. Very, very wicked. Saraki father destroy Bank Wolona when you destroy in the Kwara State. All these politicians, all these businessmen, Tony Elumelu, I hope I pronounce it very well. They're all the same. They're all the same. Are we still live on the YouTube? Because I'm not sure what is going on with my device here. Keep taking me backward or something. So the line is open. Let's have an interactive section tonight. If not, I'll just be reading your comments. Joy Akiolu, Akilolu, not Akiolu, Akiolu Loba Akiolu. Good evening, Mr. Koiki. Thank you so much. Way forward, all the highway, local road, state, no movement. Thank you. Nigerian can never be fixed again, but politicians say they want to fix it. Okay, Savannah Bank was destroyed by the Sarakis. But I think a lot of us, not some of us anymore, but people still believe that they can fix Nigeria. Following sure, I will seek way. FOLAYEMI Koiki, no going back. Thank you so much. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to the program. About Professor Akintoye, what about him? You are new official. You just say about Professor Koiki. I want to call you for a question. Yeah, the line is open. You can see my number there. Let me put it properly for those of you on this. That's the number there on the screen. This number, okay? Number okay. And I always say to some people, especially it's a privilege that we are talking to each other. Some people don't want you to call them and talk to them. And I try my best. You call me sometimes, maybe 3 days, but I call you back. But I'm sure some people don't even call you back. I return your text message. your WhatsApp message, emails, Facebook Messenger. There might be delay, but I try my best. Saraki owns Kwara State, Tinubu owns Lagos State, Dangote owns. Why are people putting all this message that Dangote owns Nigeria? I've received that message since almost today. Interesting time ahead. So, Igboho Osha, Sunday Igboho, CSI, is not any reason. You know, show you to Bilale, or is it just one of my device at home? Let me connect another device. I'm not sure whether we are getting the video to use. Is it just this device? Not doing. I want to be sure that. Mo count one in Libya. Okay, seems to be fine. All right, I think we have a first call coming through. Let's make it interactive. We have my first caller. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ mú ògbòrò mi jáde kí n máa mú díẹ̀ díẹ̀ rádẹ́ yìí máa lọ sùn sínú ilé mi. Ó yá ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè.
Mr. Koiki ẹ̀ka lẹ́ àbí ẹ̀ka àrọ̀ jàre.
Èyí bàjẹ́ fún ìlú lọ́yìn.
Ẹ̀ka àrọ̀ ẹ̀kú ètò. Mo jẹ́ sẹ́ńtì fídíò kan sí ní WhatsApp. Kẹ̀rin táwọn Biafra ẹ̀ ń dojú àwọn pípọ̀ ẹ̀ rí àwọn politician ẹ̀ mo send ẹ̀ sí WhatsApp kó o lè wọ́sọ ẹni party kankan ní ìyá Biafra tó bá gbá ẹ mú ọmọ kan tó lọ́wọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ kan bí òdi mo send sí ẹ máa rí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn wọ́sọ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ wọ́n ti bí ìdámọ́tò ẹ̀ dúró wọ́n drop ẹ̀ ẹ ti rí àbí mo send ẹ̀ sí WhatsApp. Wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé wọn pé no more election jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. So àwọn ti bí bàrà ìpadà pé wọn ara òfin wọn mọ bó ṣe ń lọ. Nǹkan tí bá sọ fún pé látàná mo ti wà bàdàn mo ṣe máa ń gbé àtẹ̀wò ìgbàdàn wọn wà. Àwọn bíbù yẹn àwọn ṣe kàn pé tí wọn káàkiri. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó ń takò wọn, kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó ń jà.
Bọ́n ṣe wá ń takò àwa ní kò yé mi. Àtìkù wà ní Ìbàdàn kò dẹ́sẹ̀ nìkan tó yọ lẹ́nu.
Àṣìbí mi ní gbogbo wọn lálẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ mi àwọn gómìnà gbà kọjá Ìbàdàn láti gbogbo wọn lọ síbẹ̀. Wọ́n ti dákẹ́ lọ sí ní àná ní Ìbàdàn. Wọ́n lágbára. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ni àwa Yorùbá ni ṣọlá ṣe rúra ń gẹ̀ẹ́sì àti tó máa dùn lé wa wọn ti wá káàkiri. Tó dẹ̀ yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé lu nìyẹn? Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tó mi fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn adarí àwọn lídà wa ní ìgbésẹ̀ tó bá máa gbé kọjá ká gbé táì àti gbogbo nǹkan lọ́la sí kù. Irú tó yẹ pé ẹlẹ́sùn ti wọlé sí lábẹ́ ṣe láti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀lẹ́sìn ẹ̀ agbára wa máa gbé káwọn. Ṣé ní gbogbo àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹlẹ́sùn ti dé so ẹlẹ́sùn ti dé ọ̀yà ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́ta wọ́n á sáré tàbí kọ́ máa gbé káàkiri.
Wọ́n tẹ̀ tí ń gbà ní ìdílé wọ́n fẹ́ gbà wọ́n ti ń gbà.
Wọ́n gba ànáká wọ́n wọ aṣọ àtìkù wọ́n wá bàǹkárá ẹ̀wọ̀ náà kọ́rúkọ ìwọ́n ní ayé ẹ̀wà ẹ̀dẹ̀ nípa gbogbo náà sí.
Ọmọ náà wọ̀n gbọ́ ni ọkọ̀ láì ọmọ náà wọ̀n understand nìkan náà ń ṣe. Ẹ ṣe gan ẹ̀gbọ́n mi láti Island mo ti rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì yẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáre.
Ó ṣe rí nìyẹn wọ́n máa láwọn ọmọ táwọn sọ.
Wọ́n máa ń sọ pé àwọn
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n dẹ̀ gbọ́.
Wọ́n máa ń sọ pé àwọn kan kàn ṣe.
Àwọn sọ pé yà ń jẹ wá ìyà ń jẹ yà ń lù. Àjẹ́ sọ pé àwọn bíbí dẹ́ ní tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn.
Ìyá ìyàwó arúgbó àtọ̀ náà mú bíbí.
Àwọn ẹ̀ náà lẹ tó sáré tẹ̀lé lẹ́yìn. Ìwà bọ́lá arúgbó yìí wù yóò bí ìmọ̀ bóyá àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ti sọ bóyá ìyá.
Wọ́n ti ra yàwọn tó pà nílé ìdúpọ̀ ẹ̀ náà stand.
Dádì mi wọ́n ti ra yẹ wọn.
Ṣẹ̀rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà òun ṣojú lásán spiritually attack wà ní Nàìjíríà gan. So a lot of our people àwọn èèyàn máa ń is because kò sex exposure no it's just a deliberate act pé because tójú àwọn èèyàn bá ṣí pẹ̀lú gbogbo tá à ń sọ ní tá à ń sọ yìí ó máa ti move ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ but because wọ́n ti bígbà tó dé wọn mọ́lẹ̀ so a ṣe ń ṣí díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni àbí òkèèyàn kan send message sí mi láti mẹ̀kọ ó láti lọ charge fóònù ẹ̀ níjọ́ kejì kó tó rí gbà àbí gbogbo nonsense yẹn but àwọn èèyàn rí i pé normal ni àmì ó dàbí pé kí n mú fóònù mi lọ sí next door neighbor mi kí n ẹ bá mi charge kó wá dàárọ̀ kí n ṣe lọ́gbà àbí ṣó normal ní 2023 kò make sense kò make sense so. Sino. Ẹ mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ epo yẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ mọ̀ pé tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì bá withdraw subsidy tó ń ṣe lé lórí mò ń gbọ́ pọ́n ní gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ní kọ́ kápò owó epo sí per litre sí 185 mo ṣe rí news yẹn ó ṣe filter but we know that they are selling it at about 250 to 300 per litre currently right now but one thing is àwọn tó wà nílé pain tó ṣì máa feel ní sọ fún wọn kó tó react ṣẹ́rí gbogbo èyí táwọn bí àwọn èèyàn ní sí òun ṣe àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation ni mò ń sọ I'm talking about the average Nigerians pain tó máa feel ó máa kódà àwa gbọ́n máa rí fíìmù but Ọlọ́run kó wa yọ.
ṣé ẹ máa kọ́ tó wá sílẹ̀?
mo ń gbọ́ yín àtúgbẹ́ lómi ẹgbọ́ ayẹ. ó ti mẹ́hẹ̀ lọ́rùn kódà I'm gonna let him go ọ́fíìsì nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ṣùwà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó yá fẹ́ ṣùwà bẹ́ẹ̀. ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ó ṣì àṣìjọ wà hàn ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ mo ń gbọ́ yín. àbẹ̀sì lé àwọn kan ti já. ẹ ṣé gan ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Dáre mo ti rí mẹ́sẹ̀gì let's take the next caller please. hello.
Mr. President.
ẹ kálẹ́ o Ọlákúnlé my name sake ẹ kálẹ́ ẹ káàbọ̀ sókè. àwa nìyẹn sà.
nǹkan kan ni mo fẹ́ kó yé àwọn èèyàn wa tọ́wálé wọn tọ́wálé kí a sì gbà lọ́wọ́. United Nations gbogbo wọn British gbogbo ìlú Africa ọ̀ọ́dì ẹ̀fọ́ Yorùbá nation àwọn náà máa ẹ̀fọ́ ara wa.
tí bá gbọ́ yín dáadáa ẹ ní United Nations gbogbo àwọn Britain European Union wọ́n lè help wa kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ ríran sí ní àbí báwo.
ẹ ṣe information yẹn mo send ẹ sí Facebook ní last.
ok.
ó wà Facebook ní ìlú. bó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí pé gbogbo àwọn kọ́ńtì yẹn pátápátá ní Nàìjíríà kó lọ èdè wa ni wọ́n supply wọn ní kó lọ èdè wa. wọ́n tẹ̀ tí mọ̀ ní pé tó bá yí tàtà bá fẹ́ ní ìrànlọ́wọ́ wọn nǹkan tó ń gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn Nàìjíríà kò ní lè fẹ́ jẹ́ kó support àwa. ẹ wo máa nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe program wá ní ordinary president.
bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ àmọ́ kódà màá play fún yín nísìn mo ní kan lọ́wọ́ tẹ bá tẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tán nísìn bí akápọ̀ sáré gbọ́ briefly NNPC ni mo fi save ẹ̀ lórí system mi níbí báyìí tẹ bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tán nísìn màá jù sí. tó ní Amẹ́ríkà ń gba epo tó wọ́ ti $17 million tó sanwó ẹ̀. ta Amẹ́ríkà la gbọ́ dé ní the last time ta play lórí platform NNP.
gbogbo wa lórí fóònù ó ka gbogbo ẹ̀ 51 country ló kà 51 country ló ń gbà kó lọ ní Nàìjíríà 51 country ti Amẹ́ríkà ìkọlù mention owó ẹ̀ is $18 million.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni mo kọ sílẹ̀ nínú program kan tá a ṣe ní ṣe last week kan mo rántí.
gbogbo ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ lórí tí mo sẹ́ndì sí yẹn 51 country ló dẹ̀ ka country Nàìjíríà bí 36 lẹ́yìn Amẹ́ríkà.
No light, no fuel. It is frustrating when the heat everywhere. So kí ni the final solution? I mean, àbẹ́ká fún gbogbo ẹnu máa sọ̀rọ̀ ká máa ṣẹ́nu kọ̀. Ọwọ́ wa ló wà.
Iná ẹ̀wọ̀ United Nations ṣe wọ́n ò rí sí Yorùbá nation ro election ni wọ́n tún ń dá sí. Bóyá.
Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìyá mi bí sí Mákànjú ọlá. bí a kò tí kan bí a kò kàn wọ́n lára tó dáadáa.
Ẹ ṣe ó lè kọ́ wọn ọ̀rọ̀ wa ò lè kọ́ wọn. Ọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀ ìpín táwa bá ti dá dúró gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n rí ní Nàìjíríà wọn ò ní rí kí lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wípé gbogbo nǹkan tí àwọn bíbí yẹn gbójú lé tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe ọrọ̀ tí wọ́n fi ń ṣàkóso àwọn jẹ́ kọ́ńtírì.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọ̀dọ̀ wa ni wọ́n ti ń rí 75%.
Ẹ̀bí àyẹ̀ lamẹ́ríkà ṣe fẹ́ kọ́ embassy tó jẹ́ the biggest bí ẹrú ẹ̀yin máa rí àbàbá yẹn dẹ̀ ń bínú bí ẹ máa rí visa gbà ọ̀tá Amẹ́ríkà bá parí embassy rẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹ̀dẹ̀ torí bí ẹ lè rí visa gbà ẹ mọ̀ Amẹ́ríkà fẹ́ kọ́ the biggest embassy bí ọmọ awúlò fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá bí ẹ rí visa gbà.
Ẹ ṣe ọlọ́dọ̀dọ̀ kì í lẹ́ni.
Ẹ̀yin Yorùbá pẹ̀lú òwe ẹ ṣáà láì àwọn òwe àti ẹ̀nà èmi sọ pé bàbá mi Amẹ́ríkà máa ti fẹ́ parí embassy yẹn wọ́n ní 3 by 2027 wọ́n máa fẹ́ parí ẹ̀ the biggest man in the world is $537 million.
Bóyá ṣé ẹ ti rí i pé wọ́n ti ríra wọn lérí pé wọ́n ti mú wa ságo.
Àgò kí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti rí wa lérí pé wọ́n ti mú wa ságo wọ́n ti mú wa lẹ́wọ̀. Gbogbo bá ti fẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn.
Ṣé pé embassy yàn ní wúlò fún wa lẹ́ ń sọ yìí.
Kí ni a fẹ́ fi ṣe? Ọ̀rẹ́ ti kọ́ wà ní US ẹ̀kọ́ tó kó ní Nàìjíríà yìí ó ta níta property ló fi sá lọ.
Àgbà mi láti máa wọ̀ ọ́kẹ́ bó tẹ̀ níwèé gan l'Amẹ́ríkà tàbí àbájá ní kankan fọwọ́ pawọ́ dà.
Ó ta níta property ni ṣé màá jẹ́ máa bá lọ délé. Mo ń sọ kankan fún ìpín Nàìjíríà ó lè dààmú.
Ẹ bọ àwọn tó wá ń lùlù ẹni sùn ẹ̀ kọ́ mi ilé lẹ́yìn wẹ̀rùn kémi ò sí ilé wọ́lẹ̀ tí ní pé Koiki ṣọ́tọ̀ yìí má tì wá sí ikú ẹ̀ má tì wá sí kinní kan ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wá ń lé àwọn tó sì ń tẹ̀lé wọn tó ń sọ pé sẹ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá nation ẹ má gbà nǹkan jẹ́ o ẹ má yẹ kí Tinubu débẹ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ ká ti kú débẹ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ kí Peter Obi débẹ̀ tó bá ti débẹ̀ ẹ rí gbogbo problem tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn wọ́n máa sort it out ayé wa dẹ̀ máa da adé máa gbégbé àlàáfíà iná máa wà Tinubu tí tó bá débẹ̀ o máa provide iṣẹ́ fún yín Àtíkù náà máa provide ọ̀nà mo gbọ́ ní ọ̀tá Àtíkù sọ pé òun máa ṣe títì nígbà tó lọ sí kí ló ń pa ìgbọ́n yìí tí mo gbọ́ Àtíkù sọ ó náà máa ṣe títì fún àwọn tó wà lẹ́kìtì ó ní Èkìtì people I like you with this mo rí crowd yẹn mo fi ṣé wọ́n lọ gba kúlíkúlí náà wọ́n lọ gbẹ̀pà mo gbọ́ yín.
Mẹ́sàgbé irọ́ ni wọ́n ń pa ẹ̀rí wọn olóṣèlú yẹn wọ́n ní lọ́jíìkì kan tí wọ́n ń lò fún wa nílùú Nàìjíríà yìí.
ẹ já gbọ́.
tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n bá kú èyí ẹ̀ wọ́n á da ebi àti iyàn bá dà sí ìlú. Ebi àti para pẹpẹtẹ níjọ́ tó bá jáde tó bá ra gààrí àti ráìsì kíkan everybody máa sọ ọmọ àrọ́ tẹ̀lé wọn ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ọlákúnlé I saw that message and from. Òkè bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣe ń pín búrẹ́dì àtomi ní Kwara State n'Ìlọrin nítorí pé nínú họ́ọ̀lù kan wọ́n pín búrẹ́dì.
àwọn ọmọ pé this time this àsìkò tá a wà yìí èèyàn ti wà ní ebi tí fẹ́ẹ̀ pọ̀ yẹn fọ́ lójú.
ẹ káàbọ̀ lọ́wọ́ Yusuf ibi tí fẹ́ẹ̀ pọ̀ yẹn fọ́ lójú.
àwọn tẹ́ẹ̀ rí lẹ́yìn wọn yẹn ebi ló mú wọn tẹ̀lé wọn kò ń ṣe fẹ́
nú.
wàhálà kò ń ṣe fẹ́ nú. tó bá yẹ kọ́ńtà wọn ti gbà báwa Yorùbá lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlọ́dẹ máa gbà fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀. ká bá ṣe ń jáde ráàlì yẹn ká máa lè ní ìṣẹ́sì 2,000 gbogbo ẹni bá ti tẹ̀lé wa ráàlì lé each person 2,000 ẹ̀rí bí olùṣẹ́ máa pọ̀ lẹ́yìn tiwa náà.
àwọ̀ wa nínú owó yẹn náà ní owó tẹ each campaign tán ṣe yẹn ń wọ́ọ̀tì almost 400 million naira àwọn campaign tán ránṣẹ́ yẹn wọ́n máa tẹ bánà wọ́n máa ṣaṣọ́ máa ṣe fèrè àwọn kan dẹ̀ máa jẹ́nu ẹ̀.
èmi tí mo pè tí n bá lọ mọ gba 5,000 èmi kò tẹ́ bá lọ mọ gba 5,000 ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀dùn mẹ́rin kọjá ní bọ́dé ṣí nìyẹn.
ìyá sílífà ṣẹ́ẹ̀dí tẹ̀lé wa lọ wọ́n kàn máa pínwó lé ní Àtíkù máa ń bọ̀ ní Ìbàdàn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbọ́dọ̀ ọ̀gbìn lágbára Ọlọ́run Ọlọ́run á wọ láti lóde agbára.
Inshallah wà kí dára ti wà ẹ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ bá wa.
gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n ń ṣe Yorùbá nation bó ṣe wù wọ́n àtàrà wọn jẹ́ ní àbọ̀ ń ba ìdá ń ba àpọ̀ ìlú ń ba ilé ara ẹ̀ lóhùn bá pọ̀ jẹ́. ojú máa padà tí wọ́n gbẹ̀yìn nígbà tó bá ti wá gbẹ̀rẹ̀ tán pẹ̀lú àṣẹ lọ́dọ̀ náà.
ẹ ṣe gan-an thank you so much.
gbogbo wọn ẹ sọ fún mi wọ́n máa bù wọn mọ́ wọ́n máa bá wọn fa kankan mọ́ àwọn ojú máa tí wọ́n gbẹ̀yìn tí wọ́n fẹ́ wá sí ìlú bàbá wọn ìlú ìyá wọn wọ́n máa wá pa kọ̀rọ̀kọ̀rọ̀ ibi tọ́rọ̀ máa já sí pé.
kọ́mọ́ tẹ̀ jẹ́ lómi ìgbé kọ́ máa pé Koiki kọ́ wá bá wọn wá ẹ ṣe gan-an thank you so much ẹ dá púpọ̀ tẹ̀ lómi ẹ ṣe gan-an. ẹ jẹ́ mi ìgbà tó lọ tí ẹ máa ń wo basketball àbí football ni hello kọ́là tẹ́sí wà ń bẹ̀ hello ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ tó lọ mo ní status tẹ máa ń lò yìí ó máa fi béèrè pé ẹ láìkì ẹni tó máa ń jẹ̀ṣẹ̀ náà dáhùn tó ń ṣe wrestling nílé.
Jọ́sínà ni
ẹ mọ̀
sí ẹni mi láìkì tó máa sábà wọ̀ ọ́ níta.
kálẹ̀ pé èmi ò dá tẹ̀kílẹ̀ mi dámọ̀ kálẹ̀ pé. Jọ́sínà. ṣé o máa ń jẹ̀ṣẹ̀ náà bí báwo.
wrestler ni.
o ẹ like wrestling gan.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni sá.
wow ẹ̀yin náà máa ń ṣe wrestling ní abẹ́kọ̀ like ẹ̀ sport ẹ̀ kọ́ like ní.
no business man ni o.
ẹ̀yà okay wow. máa fẹ́ bí ní gbogbo àkọ́.
ọkọ ní fashion for wrestling.
ẹ̀kọ́ ní ẹ̀yìn àti first born wa ẹ̀ka ẹ̀dídí ẹ̀yìn àti first born wa ó like wrestling bá obìnrin dẹ̀ nínú orílẹ̀ èdè wa láì ẹ ṣe gan ni. máa fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá yẹn pé ẹ̀sùn díẹ̀ kìnì dín ilẹ̀ nǹkan mọ̀ dín ilẹ̀ o. ó yá ẹja lọ sí the next caller jọ wà ní London ni wọ́n lè lè wà anywhere in the world. hello sir ẹ káalẹ́ o bàbá wa ẹ káalẹ́ àdúgbò tó lè dùn mọ́ ẹ bá wa dá sí i.
mi ò sí nípa láti wá fún àwọn puppet.
ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ má bínú ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ jẹ́ kí Masbi dáadáa Masbi media kábọ̀ sórí ètò lórí àtàtà nígbàjẹ́ fún ó yá ẹgbọ́n sókè ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ jẹ́ n gbádùn yín.
mo ní èmi ò kọ́ wọlé láti wá fún àwọn puppet printed. no mo ti àwọn ẹni ò ní púpọ̀ àárín.
Okay, mo ti rántí àwa gangan lẹ máa ń fi sọ̀rọ̀ sí àwọn puppets Nigerians tó believe especially àwọn tó wà ní Europe ó dà pé ẹni kọ́là yẹn àbí tó bá rántí.
Yes, àwọn àbẹ̀rẹ̀ they are patronized gatekeepers. They are doing what their colonial master that created Nigeria to them. They are doing a perfect job. Wọ́n ṣe good job nípa pé good job ni wọ́n yé. They are protecting the resources for their colonial master. Obasanjo said one statement that my Nigerianness is bigger than my Yorubaness. Àwọn èèyàn mú point ẹ̀ dání ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọkọ̀ ló púpọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ pé èmi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni pé my Nigerianness is greater than only my Nigerianness is greater than my Yorubaness. That is to say like pé ẹ̀ṣá mọ̀ ẹ̀mọ́ mi na Nigeria which is supposed to be my but nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé àwọn people yìí ẹni sọ pé UK àwọn ló create Nigeria ẹ̀yin gbogbo tí ẹ̀yin tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kó tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú gbogbo media ẹ̀yin gbogbo lẹ kó dìdù ní kíní. I think maybe maybe you should just maybe you should just like enlighten us more about nǹkan tó ṣe pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà àti gbèsè bóyá kí n máa ṣọ́ ẹ̀ lórí Wikipedia àti ṣe máa ṣọ́ ẹ̀ lórí Wikipedia káwọn èèyàn máa fojú ara wọn kà ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ káàkọ́ síbẹ̀. ìkọ́ náà pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ́ fẹnu sọ yẹn àwọn èrò rò pé àsọtì àwọn èrò mi ò bìlì. Akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí nǹkan tí mo sọ yẹn because I keep saying this every day. Mr. Koiki, Nigeria is intentionally created. It is ṣé mo wí pé lọ lùgádì kan ní òkùnrin kan ní.
òun gangan kọ́ ló instigate Nàìjíríà bẹ́ẹ̀ni Goldie gangan ni Goldie gangan ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yẹn.
kíni ló kọ́kọ́ mú wá water agency. Water agency gangan ni southern Nigeria protectorate. So lùgádì ni ti northern side. Gbogbo kíni náà lẹ́yìn náà ti lẹ́tẹ̀ mọ̀. Lùgádì ni ti northern side. So lùgádì
ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹ má bínú ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ká lè jọ ní interaction díẹ̀ ṣé mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ ṣé mọ̀ pé ìdí tí wọ́n ṣe má jẹ́ gangan ni pé the northern part of Nigeria was actually losing money and Britain already láti mú owó nínú copper láti fi support ẹ̀ tó wá wò pé if the best option ni pé kọ́ má jẹ together because àwọn ò lè máa lose owó káwọn máa invest sínú north losing money.
Mr. Koiki, lùgádì kan ju owó agency. wọ́n jọ wẹ́ndì tí ìjọba ti wá dábọ̀ fún queen wọn bí ìgbà tó bá ti wá dábọ̀ fún Victoria ń bí ní UK bí báyìí. So àwọn tí bá náà wọ́n yàn fún ìpínlẹ̀ wọn lẹ́jọ́ tó wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún òfin wọn ní Nàìjíríà èyí tó kọ́ àwọn celebrity àwọn ẹbí kí ni ẹ̀mú wọn àìlúkàdẹ́mà ni àti ní ìmọ̀ wò pé a lè. In as you are calling yourself in Nigeria, you are validating your slavery to be Britain. That is the meaning. Because there's nothing called Nigeria. Nigeria is not a God-made country. It's a man-made country. So, if you can even wake up tomorrow and say, okay, they want to exit, they want to remove they want to remove maybe one thing from that Nigeria or any. And then the former joke, as in they can still want to like reform that because it is a man-made, they can So what time will you be on that party and I want to have a like they don't, I don't know, maybe what are the problems you do in what about when you go here, I don't want to I want you back away, I think just like to make a living like money. Because the man notice the pattern will be one people so far let's see if by anything cannot deal with just to only earn money. But now education is not even only about to earn money for a living anymore. It's about the knowledge that because like I people Nigeria is the created country. Mr. Koiki I keep reading this every day, doing more research and research. Mr. Koiki, the British know who you are. The British know your own identity. They know your identity. They know that they know that in Yoruba that they don't go to school. Only upon naturally, only school, only shape, only root, only thing called them no. So go to British, pé agbára láwọn fúnra àwọn awúsá lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. All these things iṣẹ́ rí ẹbí ní Nàìjíríà lónìí. Tẹ́bá ní mẹ́ka wo àwọn mílítírì ní Nàìjíríà máa ń fún àwọn awúsá ló wà ń bẹ àwọn ló pọ̀ jù. Àwọn northern side ni àwọn Britain ló mọ̀ ṣe kìíní ẹ̀ lọ́bí ní mílítírì side ẹ̀ ló bí empower àwọn náà. All this is it is a system that has been designed for a long time, Mr. Koiki. It has been designed and it's like they are updating it. They are updating it. That is how it is going. And I think the only thing that is that our foreign Nigerian Mr. Koiki. Because we don't understand. We don't understand the violence. We don't understand the violence. Mr. Koiki. The fact that we take that one alone, you can you okay. Without that, Mr. Koiki, there are somebody like actually, what they really want are very corny. But you come out here by me. Come out there really bad. Come on, you call me then. What is it? And Mr. Koiki, it is also a system. You see those of you that is in Nigeria now, thinking of coming to the UK with all this visa, this. It is also a system. Okay, you know, American embassy to say as Mr. Koiki. For example, to see in your 100 àbí 1,500 embassy America lẹ́yìn àwọn UK lẹ́yìn wọ́n ti sanwó visa fee right. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Owó visa fee tó ti sọ yìí is unrefundable. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Nínú 100 yẹn wọ́n lè jẹ́ pé yóò bóyá bí 50 ló máa fún visa. Ẹ̀pàrọ̀. Owó yòókù tó wà unrefundable kò ní tó sí Nigeria is coming to their own country. It is a system that has been designed. So US and the embassy, they know what they want to make out from it. And also, they also need us. They know that we have, human resources, not only even natural resources. And they need all these things are purposely done. See, it doesn't matter you are working as a doctor in the West. You are working as all these our life here, let us be true to Mr. Koiki, is being even controlled here in the West. As a black. The system here, they are only tolerating us. Untolerate one bed. Mo be gbọ́ program ta ṣe mo gbọ́ program ta ṣe lọ́sàn-án. Apparently girl kan ní ọmọ school kan ní Birmingham wọ́n ní tó ló ṣe irun wọ́n racially abuse. So èèyàn kan ló tẹ̀ sọ fún wa pé LBC they were talking about racism. Mo dẹ̀ ń sọ lórí program tí mo ṣe lọ́sàn-án pé I still don't think that a lot of àwọn tó jẹ́ Nigerians don't believe they are Nigerians.
in táwọn ọmọ wa máa go through the third generation, the fourth generation tá à ń bí sí ìlú yìí, by the time they are growing up wọ́n máa wà frustrated.
Mr. Koiki, I don't deceive myself in the West. The West is not designed for me. The West is to suppress the black people. And the only black that can don't liberate the other black and the Yoruba, the British want it. All the same, Mr. Koiki, it is connected with spirituality. You know, the British have to get us spiritually. They know who we are. They know what we can do. They know the energy we have.
Ṣé mo pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
But they don't know that our conscience was to just pay. Ọmọ yẹn gbà bí ẹ̀ka nígbà àpò àwọn tó yẹ pé lágbára náà bọ̀ we are still like what can we do? Because as you always say, me I'm not even thinking about today. I am thinking about the generation to come because the motion boy, Mr. Koiki, 100 years amalgamation yìí ó di ẹgbẹ́ 2014 and 100 years máa ti pé ó máa ti delay. So before we know, another 100 years is here. So Yorùbá ṣe máa exist if we don't fight for our own identity. The British are suppressing our identity. They want to erase our identity. They know who we are. We the Yoruba, they know us very well.
Wọ́n mọ̀ wá dáadáa. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo wọn náà lọ́ba ó lọ́wọ́ ìjókòó lọ́sọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀.
Lórí ẹ̀ ti wà ní ẹ̀ ti gbé káńsù ẹ̀ tó wà wọ́n tó. Ilé ayé kọ́ nìyẹn. Ilé ayé gbogbo ní pé ṣé bá ti lọ. Ipò police àwọn ọmọ yín kọ́ àwọn ọmọdé pípílẹ̀. Because of that council flat and cars or you guys drive here and because you have been working in one or two, àwọn òyìnbó yìí, they follow the whole generation well. We Africans in this country, Tabalowo statistics, our generation wealth to our children is very low. And if you compare àwọn òyìnbó àtàwọn Asian and Mr. Koiki, we can't. I don't know maybe you get what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, me.
So, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá pé bóyá wà ní UK, ẹ̀mọ yín lè only say like let me even say something. Àwọn ọmọ tàbí tájò yìí gan this is how I play. Nígbà like àwọn ọmọ wa tó jáde tó wọlé sí. Àwọn ọmọ jáde ní Nàìjíríà tó wọ́n wọlé sí. Àwọn ọmọ tó pa àwọn ọmọ tábà BCB. They are dying for our own children in this country. It has been designed because those children back in Nigeria too, they're supposed to come in and when go out and come in safely.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Mo rántí ní 2020 there was 7 stowaways àwọn tó wà nínú ship kan tó ń gbé kúrò ẹ̀bọ̀ ní UK. Mo ṣe program lé lórí nígbà yẹn because mo realize pé kódà ó yẹ kí n ti lọ sí Southampton because Southampton ni refinery yẹn wà tí wọ́n máa ń gbé epo Nàìjíríà lọ láti lọ refine. Mo dẹ̀ sọ nígbà yẹn ní program ní 2020 ní October around October ní incident yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ òun mo ti gbé wá sórí screening fáwọn èèyàn láti rántí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn because now tí àbá jẹ́ kó gbé crude oil wá nísìn láti máa refine kò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ní kan lọ́ọ́ ti ń refine o but we do know that there is a lot of that coming here ìmí tó yẹ pé wọ́n tẹ̀ sanwó fún. But into my we have a lot of Nigerians that are here in UK. I mean, they are doing very well, and their concern is as long as we can manage it. Is this manageable, and for how long are they manage it?
It is not manageable. You see, when we look at the Nigerian mentality, it is like, if I need space. Tí mo dẹ̀ ti ní bóyá nǹkan tó wẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan bí wọ́n fẹ́ rà bẹ́ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ sáré lọ rà kọ́ ní supermarket mọ̀ àwọn ọmọ mi ti jẹun and I don't care about my neighbor I don't care about another person anymore it's all about me that is those people in the United Kingdom yẹn lọ́pọ̀ ìdájọ́ ti gbé ìjọba pé àwọn ìlú tó ń ṣe dáadáa ń lò pé ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan kékeré ni tó yìnbó máa yí mọ́ ọ lọ́wọ́ tó máa sọ wọ́n di ẹni tó yẹ pé àjọ arinlẹ̀ so like tó bá ṣe ń jẹ́ fún yín lé ní ìbí nísìnyí think about the children when we are no longer a babe. Ìlú bíbẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá máa lo pálí gbogbo ìlú òyìnbó yìí wọ́n mọ̀ àgẹ́sọmọ nílùú. Torí àwọn ń tan ara wa ṣá
Okay.
When are we going to be living in
Prince
denial?
Adeboye is
When are we going to be living in denial? The way is not designed for us.
Okay.
The way is to tolerate us. We have to fight for our own identity.
Okay.
Yoruba, our own country, to have our own constitution.
I'm just before Ketolo one more time. Is it worth fighting for this identity? Is another question. Good evening to you, my sister Eunice Uche.
He wrote it.
Okay.
He wrote it very well.
Okay.
He wrote it very well.
Okay. Drizzy Freshie, good evening. Thank you so much. And I love these, we spent 14 minutes and I can take more than half an hour with this, my uncle that just called. About that is an interactive platform, late night broadcast, it's koikimedia, our identity, Yoruba nation, everything. About my to background, about Wole, who sold Nigeria to British for? Àlàáfíà mo wà uncle. Ẹ bá wa dá sí o. Abẹ́ máa jẹ́ pistachio. Ṣé mo tán pè pistachio?
Yẹ̀ ṣé o ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́ yín loud kan, ṣé èmi nìkan gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ń gbọ́ yín o, mo wà láì.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tí kọ́là yẹn tó ṣe sọ mo fẹ́ contribute ni.
Ẹ jẹ́ à ń gbọ́ tọ̀dọ̀ sí náà.
Mo wo fídíò clip kan, ó dà tó bí few days ago ni mo wò ó. Ìwọ ó wà lórí kinní yẹn. Délé Fárótì mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay.
Kinní pa ayọ̀ last year ni.
Okay.
Last year ló sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay.
Nígbà Nàìjíríà was not created by.
Oh yeah. Mo rántí yes. Màá lọ wá jáde. Ibẹ̀ ló ti ṣe ní inú parliament wa, níbẹ̀ ló ti ṣe fídíò yẹn yẹ. Délé Ògún, ó dà pé kò ń ṣe Délé Fárótì ni Délé Ògún ni wọ́n àti tó ṣe fídíò yẹn. Ó dà pé kíní kan Délé Ògún làwọn ń jẹ́. Ẹni tó kọ fídíò yẹn lélẹ̀, ẹni tó bá ń wò mí báyìí òun lélẹ̀, image wọn lélẹ̀, ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Fídíò yẹn tó pé Fárótì mi kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Nàìjíríà, ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé 1956 ni first Nigeria ló kú. Nígbà ànádá Nàìjíríà sì mọ́ṣúárì ìṣèdébọ̀wò tó tún máa kú. Ìyẹn tí Fárótì mi gbọ́ nínú fídíò kílípù yẹn. After fún mi jẹ ní ọ̀pádò wá sọ̀rọ̀ ìyẹn bá ayọ̀ ọ̀pádò. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà was not created by God. Pé àwọn colonial imperialist ló kú yẹ. Wọ́n kéde yẹ for political and economic accomplishment yẹ. Tí ọ̀pádò kú gbọ́. Nínú kìíní fídíò last year ni fídíò clip tí mo sọ yìí ṣe understand bẹ́yẹn. Sórí fídíò clip kan náà ló wà tí o tún sọ ní ìjẹta tàbí àwọn tí bàbá fẹ́ Babalọ́lá ibi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa constitution 1999 constitution. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Afẹ́ Babalọ́lá.
Ṣé kí ni afẹ́ Babalọ́lá yẹn?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Ọmọ mi ó dà pé mo tẹ̀ sí mo ṣe bá dà. Sórí lára ibi tí bàbá yẹn ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ bóyá òògbé bẹ̀rẹ̀ bàbá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ kìíní kan ó ní ìgbà tó yàwó sí man ó ní British man ni ó ní British man yẹn ó ní Lord Macaulay ó ló wá sí Nàìjíríà ó wá sí Africa ní 1835 ló sọ pé wá ó ló sọ pé gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀gà mẹ́tì Africa. Gbogbo ibi tó ń gbé pé kò sí bẹ́gà ọdún òbí. Nígbà kò sí èèyàn kan tó bí ẹgbẹ́ náà. Nígbà àbúrò yẹn nígbà tó bá fẹ́ gbẹgbẹ jẹ́ẹ̀tì fún àwọn pípọ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí help yín dádì ẹ mọ̀ pé Google ìbẹ̀ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ èmi náà sáré Google ẹ̀. Thomas Badington Macaulay was a Nigerian priest, an educator, the first principal and the founder of CMS Grammar School Lagos, and the father of Nigerian nationalities. About Macaulay.
Lord Macaulay yẹn. Tí bàbá sábẹ́ Babalọ́lá sọ pé ó ló sọ pé kò sí ibi tó ti rí èèyàn kankan tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tàbí ẹni ìwọ̀n tó pọ̀. Pípé tó bá fẹ́ penetrate through àwọn people wọ̀nyí. Pípé first spiritually wọ́n kọ́kọ́ break ẹ̀. Wọ́n á kọ́kọ́ break ẹ̀. Pé tó bá ti lè break spirituality wọn. Pípé from there wọ́n ní nǹkan tó jẹ́ ti wọn. tó jẹ́ tàwọn olóyè òyìnbó pé wọ́n wá introduce ẹ̀ ní wọn nígbà òwúrọ̀ gbogbo àwọn pífù wọ̀nyí wọ́n máa láìjẹ́ ní ti pa jẹ́ fọ́rìn bàbá fẹ́ bàbá lọ́wọ́ oníkùnú ó ní ẹgbẹ́ àtòdì ẹ̀kọ́ yìí náà oníṣòwò ìgbà ẹgbẹ́ ìgbà bá ẹ̀sọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ lẹ́bàá. Jonathan spirituality wá wà lára fún àwọn pífù wọ̀nyí tó break. Jonathan bẹ̀yẹn fẹ́ téèyàn bá wù ú ṣe owó Christianity àti Islam tó ń gbé fún wa fẹ́rẹ́ ìdíjọ ni ara nǹkan tó fi kó wa lọ́bẹ̀ nìyẹn o wọ́n fi kó wa lójú ọbẹ̀ méjèèjì yẹn Jonathan ara ẹ̀ ló fi kó wa lójú ọbẹ̀ nìyẹn méjì Jonathan bẹ̀yẹn Jonathan ṣorí Fẹlá tó máa ń fẹ́ ìgbà yẹn Fẹlá tó máa ń kó máa kó láì torí Fẹlá ìgbà tó àwọn ìtàn ẹ̀fọ̀ ògùn Fẹlá gbà yìí Fẹlá was a prophet ìyẹn Fẹlá ní kúlá kókó wáyé tó gbogbo nǹkan tó ń gbà yìí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń pẹ̀lú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà Fẹlá pẹ̀lú nìkan Fẹlá máa ó ní education kan táwọn western world fún wa ń gbà yẹn ó ní wrong education ni ìyẹn Fẹlá ó ní gbogbo yẹn gbogbo nǹkan tó ń gbà ó ní wrong education ni ìjọba sábẹ̀ yẹn ṣé ọ̀rẹ́ ìjọba sábẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó kó bàbá pẹ̀ sáà tó wà lóko
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà
ó ti máa ń sọ kí ni ó ní bàbá fẹ́ para wa ó ní táwọn èèyàn bá ti rẹ́ ìgbóhùn ó ní òkú ló máa parí ilé yìí
mo ń gbọ́.
ìyẹn bàbá kò fáà tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
mo mẹ́tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹ.
nǹkan tó lè hẹ́ǹd kìíní bàá gbó sí ni o.
ẹ̀tún dẹ́rù bàbá báyìí bàbá mi that's good. àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ gbọ́ yẹn irọ́ ló máa ń fẹ́.
ṣọlá àwọn ọmọ wa they are living self-denial.
They are living in self-denial. Ẹ ṣé gan ni dáàdì. We see. Fúnra wọn lọ máa jáde. Okay. Ẹ ṣé gan ni sir. Ẹ ṣé gan ni daddy. Thank you so much. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá gbọ́ díẹ̀ ní copyright sorry. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́ gbọ́ díẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn ilé ti kọrin dànù. List of donation. Mo ń bọ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ pè. Ìrìnàjò àti ìṣe fàájì ti wà lálẹ́ yìí ni. Àwọn ilé ti kọrin dànù. Ẹ jẹ́ àgbọ́ díẹ̀. As you see them. Animal in human skin. Animal dey put cow. Ní United Nations tá à ń dúró dè. Ní European Union tá à ń dúró dè. Fẹ́ láti kọrin dànù. Fẹ́ láti kọrin dànù sẹ́. Who sold Nigeria? Fẹlá bàbá ta ló ta Nàìjíríà fún British ní 1899? À ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Délé Ògún. Ta ló rántí sítórì yìí? Àwọn méje tó ń bọ̀ ní UK tó fẹ́ ajáàkì oil tanker kí lọ oil tanker ń bọ̀ láti wá ṣe ní UK. Àní Nàìjíríà sọ gbọ́dọ̀ pin ni kápẹ́lẹ̀ rọ́nà lọ. Mo kí gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà nídìí ìrókò. Ẹ jẹ́ n fast forward ẹ̀ díẹ̀. Àwọn ilé ti kọrin dànù. Ìyá mi bí sínú àpọ̀jù ọ̀la èyí náà láì fìfẹ́ lá. Wọ́n náà máa ń fa gbó ni ìyẹn náà yẹ káwa gbọ́ nígbà yẹn. Wọ́n máa ń ní ẹ má lọ gbọ́ fẹ́ lá o ìgbó lọ́ máa ń fà. Ẹ jẹ́ n tẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àyè tó fi kọ United Nations. Fẹlá United Nations. Èyí tó fi kọ United Nations ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ wá yẹn. Wọ́n yà pọ́n dà beast of no nation náà ni mo kàn mọ ibi tó jẹ́ gangan bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Àwọn ilé ti kọrin dànù. Fẹlá Aníkúlápó Kútì. and Fela Kuti. Kọ́lá ní copyright o, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ló ní o. Ó dà pọ́n dà ní Beast of No Nation náà ni tó ti kọ Who and Who United Nation. Mọ̀ bí tó ti kọ gangan. Anyway, ẹ má ká waste too much time lórí yẹn. Mo ní láti wá the exact site tó ti kọ. But ẹ ká padà lọ sí ẹja padà wá sínú program. Ẹja gbọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Délé Ògún níbi tó ti ń give speech kan ní last year October after the death of the Queen.
I've been struggling this evening to find the right words to convey my thoughts because this speech really represents a climax of a personal journey of my life to date in all of its dimensions. The task has been greater this evening because of this venue. Whitehall Place, the National Liberal Club, Whitehall Place. If you haven't done so already, I encourage you after this event to go downstairs and just wander around. This is where history, much of British history, was made. This was the home of the National Liberal Club, the headquarters of the Liberal Party. And it has special significance for me because of a particular gentleman by the name Joseph Chamberlain. Now, for those of you who don't know him, although they are approximately 125 years that divide us, he is somebody that I feel a very intimate connection. And that was because when I was reading his multi-volume biography, I discovered that he grew up from the age of 10 to the age of 18, playing on the very same playing fields that I played on when I came to this country at the age of 7. The place is Highbury Fields. It is 5 miles from here in Islington. Now, who was Joseph Chamberlain? Some of you may know him as having been the father of the British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, the wartime Prime Minister. But he was much more than that. As his biographer put it, he was the prophet and leader of the imperial movement. Such was his influence in British politics at the time, that when the royal toast was proposed, it was proposed in terms of to Chamberlain and the King, in that order. Now think about that. To Chamberlain and the King. And it was right here, in the then home of the Liberal Party, when that party was the heavyweight counterpart to the Conservative Party, that he reigned. Now, our theme this evening is Nigeria and Britain after Elizabeth. But I think it's necessary for me to say a few things.
After this, we open the phone line again.
Before Elizabeth, for those of you who are not familiar with the Nigeria story, and also the period during Elizabeth's reign. You see, before Elizabeth, it was Queen Victoria who had been the longest reigning monarch of this country. Her reign began in June 1837. This was around the time of the beginning of the project for the making of Nigeria. This was in the wake of the abolition of slavery in 1833. Now, Victoria died on 22nd of January 1901, shortly after Nigeria's first birthday on the 1st of January. Now think about that. 1st of January 1901 was Nigeria's first birthday because it was made in January 1900. Now, strictly speaking, there were two Nigerias at that point. There was northern Nigeria, which was predominantly Islamic, and there was southern Nigeria, which was largely Christian. So they existed as separate countries, the Protectorate of Northern Nigeria and the Protectorate of Southern Nigeria. And then separately, there was the colony of Lagos and the Yoruba interland. Now, those of you who don't know the ethnic makeup of Nigeria, it's helpful to remember that there are three big blocks. The Yoruba, my people, in the southwest of Nigeria. They're the Igbos, my wife's people, in the southeast of Nigeria. And then they're the Hausa in the north of Nigeria. And you often hear them referred to as Hausa Fulani. Now, it was my friend of yesteryears from Highbury, Joseph Chamberlain, who set the process in motion for the creation of one Nigeria. So by the time he left office in 1903, he had already laid the plans for a series of amalgamations which were going to produce one Nigeria, which was taken from Disraeli's campaign of one nation. That's where the one Nigeria.
Now, let me pause there and mo fẹ́ kí mind yín wà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí màá nìyí sọ lọ ìyẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n wa yìí. Bàbá wa tó pè tán ni the line is still open now. Wọ́n dárúkọ èèyàn kan and be rest assured that koikimedia máa wá ibi tí ẹni yẹn sọ tọ́nà wà ìyẹn Chamberlain yẹn Joseph Chamberlain. Ó kí ló lọ gbé jáde kẹ́ Joseph Chamberlain la ní kó mú jáde Joseph Mbo. Cherry the project Nigeria. I pity a lot of you there one day. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tí Joseph Chamberlain òwúlélẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ. This guy, and okay, most of the time we talk about Lord Lugard, but àwọn kan ló ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn bọ̀ according to Baba wa Délé Ògún. I've never spoken to him, but I follow him on Twitter. I don't know if anybody knows that tomorrow we're going to be on the Twitter space at 6 o'clock. So join us tomorrow at 6 o'clock where we'll be discussing Yoruba Nation. Who is this Joseph Chamberlain? As Joseph Chamberlain was a British statesman who was first a radical liberal, then a liberal unionist after opposing home rule for Ireland, and eventually served as a leading imperialist in the coalition with the Conservative. He split both major British parties in the course of his career. He was born on the 8th of July, 1836, and he died on July 2nd, 1914. And Nigeria was amalgamated January 1st, 1914. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ níbi tí bàbá wa Délé Ògún ti ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ bá. Sherry, thank you so much, Eunice. Mr. Koiki, 6 a.m. or p.m., please. It is actually right here in UK a.m. because we're now 12:23 a.m. We are now literally on Saturday, January 21st. And I hope that is what you're actually saying because I'm not really following the comment that much. Once again, a very good evening and welcome. This is how the project Nigeria was brought about. So if anybody is trying to save Nigeria because of Tinubu, Atiku, and Peter, you're wasting your time because I want to in Nigeria gong. Thank you so much, Eunice. Understand the game more than me and you. But a lot of people are still dying. Yes, I actually look for Beast of No Nation, but I think we need to know which of the track number going on so that we're not just playing the whole music because YouTube doesn't like that. Let's go back again to what our uncle was educating us after the death of Queen Elizabeth. May her soul rest in peace. And if you have any other thing to say, that is your own. But I will just say may her soul rest. Let's go back and listen to Nigeria and Britain after the death of Queen Elizabeth.
From. So first in 1906 came the amalgamation of the colony of Lagos and the Yoruba interland with my wife's peoples.
So in 1906, ni wọ́n amalgamate àwa àtàwọn Igbo. I hope you are following that. 1906 ni àwa Yorùbá àti àwọn Igbo, according to history that is giving us right now. Let's go into it again.
In the east, the protectorate of southern Nigeria, to form what was then known as the colony and protectorate of southern Nigeria.
Ẹ mọ̀ kó tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n tẹ̀ wá fi wá sílẹ̀ alone with the Igbo in 1906, maybe it could have been a bit better than now merging it with the Northern Protectorate. Ambition sọ̀rọ̀ fún ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tó gbé láti UK lẹ́ẹ̀kan. The reason why the UK, the Nigerian one, the northern part and the southern was because the northern part of Nigeria was losing money for the colony. Níjọ́ náà náà wọ́n pawó kankan wọlé fún àwọn, the colony as at that time or that period. Let's go back again.
This was done by the edict of the then King Edward.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi AY tó ń pè ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ sí nínú fídíò yìí. I know you've been calling, you get through in a minute.
The 7th. Then in 1914 came the...
So this is where Nigeria became a project fully. Because in 1906, according to what Mr. Dele Ogun was explaining to us at the National Liberal Club in Whitehall last year, October 25th, after the death of the Queen, which was titled Nigeria and Britain. So if anybody is shouting one Nigeria, you're actually wasting your energy and your time. Because the whole project of Nigeria, Shegoni Bababa, Ifami Komi, thank you so much. You're actually wasting your energy and your time because Nigeria is a project that was put together by Joseph Chimbele and so many of them like that. And as we are following this history, I'm asking us, are we all dumb and looking at this history now and still thinking there's a one Nigeria? Benny, Sadil Idris, welcome on board Bashir Mustafa to the program. Let's continue.
The amalgamation of southern Nigeria.
So this is how the amalgamation all started. Remember, 1906, less than 100 years ago, it used to just be the Igbo and the Yoruba alone. But in 1914, which is about how many more years after that? 1907, 1908, 1909, 1910, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8 years after the 1914 amalgamation. Yes, you're right. Idris, Nigeria is an illusion country. But nobody thinks of that. I know Ifa has given me bread. What a very beautiful one there. I love that. Nigerian government is called Olegbe Olegba, Benny. The amalgamation that a man sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí project yẹn gangan ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ before 1914. Wọ́n ti ń palẹ̀mọ́ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀, wọ́n ti ń prepare according to what Baba wa Dele Ogun. And like I said, we always learn a lot on this platform, even myself, as we go into a program. Because Joseph Chimbili also èmi máa wá lọ síbi tí wọ́n sin sí àbíbi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣeré yẹn ní Highfield. I will find where exactly and I will go and look for it and I will do a short video from there. Because some of these things has to come into reality. Ẹ wo gbà tí àwọn prepare láti ṣe project Nigeria. But today, every Nigerian is now asking, hey, Ọlọ́run ló dá Nigeria sílẹ̀. Ṣé Ọlọ́run níbo lọ́lọ́run ti dá Nigeria sílẹ̀? Níbo lọ́lọ́run ti kọ́ pé òun dá Nigeria sílẹ̀? Nigeria is a project and it was created by human beings. Let's continue.
Predominantly Christian, with northern Nigeria almost wholly Islamic.
So, ó wá di pé àwa tí a jọ gbọ́ra wa yé díẹ̀, as kò ń ṣe pé kò sí Islam nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, but the kind of fundamental Islam in the north, àwọn ní wọ ṣòkòtò, aláwọn ní tẹ̀blíkì náà lọ́dọ̀ tiwa o. But the northern part of Nigeria is a core Islamic side. Àwọn náà ní Christian, but not a lot. It would have been better if Britain left everybody the way it is. But rather, Britain thought, let's have this project. Because nígbà yẹn, they were very powerful. They have guns, they have, gun, and they were killing as many people. And when people now say, "Taba sọ̀rọ̀ killing, killing, no, ó ti wà violent jù." But Britain was violent when they came to Africa. Very, very violent. Some of you don't even understand the kind of violence tó ṣe fún wa. But today, because we are now, àti kàwé jù, Koiki Obama máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ìbọn ló wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, máa sọ. But Britain came with guns. They didn't came with stick. They came with guns. But people now want me to be very, lenient with talking about guns. Especially my mom doesn't even like me to talk about it. My wives are always angry when I start talking like that. They Mama sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But when Britain came to Nigeria, even to Africa, ìbọn ló kó wá, wọ́n fìbọn pààyàn dànù. Ìbọn àti bọ́ǹbù, wọ́n pa ẹni tó bá lè pa dànù. But today, tábà ti mẹ́nu mú àní Koiki who are violent. Kí lẹ mí pé mo are violent? You are stupid to be thinking like that, because at the end of the day, this country came with heavy weapons to kill as many people. And those that do not want to be killed, they chuck them in the river, in the sea rather, during the slave trade. And today, I am now asking us, kí ni way forward? Ká máa protest, ká máa kọ lẹ́tà, ká máa lobby, okay? All this thing is good, but in the long run, is it going to work is the question, and nobody can answer that. Let's continue.
This was done.
Ama Uche, it's been a long time. Where have you been? Nigeria never created by God, rather by evil Britain. Yes, you're right, Koiki. But a lot of people keep telling me Nigeria was created by God.
By the edict of King George V.
So ẹni ọba tó wà lórí oyè níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn, òun náà ń pè ní King George V, according to history. These are the history that was removed in your classroom, Moki Ubentewa, Nidiroko, and every part of Yoruba land. And if you're living outside Nigeria, I say welcome. You're watching a live transmission. My name is OLAMILEKAN. It's called KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep as we continue to use our platform to bring the awareness and the real history about Project Nigeria. I'll come back again to the conversation. Let me call him back quickly. Now that we are getting this kind of messages, why are we now still having these issues around Nigeria is going to work, and Nigeria is a lovely country, the most populous African nation, blah 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 blah, and all this nonsense. But at the end of the day, everybody is living in delusion that Nigeria is a great country. Nigeria is not working, and it can never work. A couple of to about Olua David. If I was 24 hours, the program KOIKIMEDIA. Àtúlẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ káàbọ̀ ó dàárọ̀ mi pé ṣé BBC máa ń sọ pé ó dàárọ̀ ni ẹ mọ̀ kébì náà ti di BBC KOIKIMEDIA BBC 24/7 ni I just thought let's have something mo ti sùn díẹ̀, so it's one of those things, and let's go back again and enjoy the program.
The next major development was the reversal of the amalgamation.
The reversal of the 1906 Southern Amalgamation. Britain has actually sold us, and a lot of Nigerians think they are wise. They are intelligent. You're not intelligent. How can you say you are intelligent with all this information in the public domain? Do you think all your governor does not know all this? They know it. You think all the senator does not know? You think Fashola does not know what I'm talking about? He knows. But at the end of the day, like I said, We left military era into civilian era, and everything is like smooth. Let's just leave everything that happened in the past. Let's forget about it. Let's forget about what happened in 1914. Let's forget about it. Let's forget about the slave trade. This is the thinking of an average Nigerian today. And let's take my call from my uncle AY. Egbo's okay, AY.
Mo lè ṣe fún history time pé fún wa but èmi fẹ́ mú níbi méjì lèmi ti fẹ́ mú before kí wọ́n tó amalgamate wa pẹ̀lú north mo lè ti fẹ́ wá mú nígbà tí wọ́n wá amalgamate wa pọ̀ ṣẹ́rí gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí knowledge lẹ́ ń fún wa history lẹ́dẹ̀ ń jí wa ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti ń fún wa ní ìgboyà ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti ń sọ fún wa ibi tá a ti ń bọ̀ ibi tá a dẹ̀ ń lọ. ṣẹ́ni before kí wọ́n tó join wa mo fẹ́ ká mọ history ara wa gbọ̀ngàn ṣẹ́ni kí wọ́n tó join wa ta ni olórí gbogbo wa tí wọ́n ń pè ní Yorùbá àti Ìjẹ̀ṣà àti Ẹ̀gbá àti Èkìtì àti Ifẹ̀.
Okay, a very good question. Who is the leader during the era? Koto Dipo amalgamate wa.
Shari, bẹ́ẹ̀ni ṣe rí ìlétò history mi rí Aláàfin òun ni olórí. Ọ̀ní wà o, bọ̀dọ̀ ìgbà yẹn Ọ̀ní ò kí jáde síta. Ọ̀ní òun rí oòrùn.
Ọ̀ní tèmi o. Ọ̀ní tèmi máa ń rórùn kẹ.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ ṣẹ́rí òyìnbó wọ́n dàrú fún wa ni. Ṣẹ́rí Ọ̀ní nígbà yẹn ó dàbí bàbá yín kéèyàn jẹ́ bàbá èèyàn kó wá gbé agbára fún ọmọ ẹ̀ eléèkójà kíkanjú nù wọn. Ọ̀ní òun jáde síta Aláàfin máa ń fún ní ààbọ̀ ibi tí wọ́n ń tẹ̀lé ibi tí wọ́n ń tàn lọ iṣẹ́ tí Ọ̀ní rán. The first time tí Ọ̀ní máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde síta ṣe ní ìgbà tí Ọ̀ní ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde síta yẹn òun ni wàhálà Yorùbá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ayé. Because ṣe rí Ọ̀ní jíjáde síta yẹn ó máa mú division wá láàrin Aláàfin tó ń tolẹ̀ Yorùbá pẹ̀lú knowledge bàbá ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ Ọ̀ní ńgbà yẹn. Ọ̀ṣẹ́ nígbà tí Ọ̀ní ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde ó ti wá rí mìdùnmídùn adùn pé àṣẹ nǹkan tí ọmọ òun jẹ́rìí látijọ́ yìí. Ibẹ̀ ni àwọn ọba ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé káwọn kan ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lòdì sí Aláàfin káwọn kan ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mú sí ọ̀dọ̀ Ọ̀ní. Olúwa ń fa wàhálà tí ẹnu Yorùbá òfin kò dé ní. Ẹ̀yin ẹ wò ó bá jẹ́ pé Ọ̀ní òun jáde lóòótọ́. Ọba wo nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ló máa gbójú ojú Aláàfin up till now? Ọba wo ni? Oyè yín because Ọ̀ní jáde ṣẹ̀rí Ọ̀ní tó jáde síta yẹn ó divide ọ̀wọ́n ọba yẹn nǹkan tí òyìnbó kọ́kọ́ achieve nìyẹn. Àwọn àgbèrè wa ní Yorùbá ń sìn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá àsúnmì pé àwọn bàbá yẹn ń gbà yẹn ní 16 time yẹn wọ́n ka ìwé wọn ní knowledge wọ́n kàn fi mirror wọ́n fi tọ̀ wọ́n lóde wọ́n fi tà wá lẹ́rú. Àwọn bàbá kó wá gbẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn àwọn bàbá tí wọ́n tà wá lẹ́rú yẹn wọ́n wá wò pé ìwé náà fi jọ ọmọ mi lẹ́yìn lójú báyìí wọ́n wá rán wa ní ìwé. Ẹ wá wo ìwé ta padà wáyé ṣé kò ṣe the same mirror náà lọ́ fi ń bọ̀ wá lójú dé sí. Kẹ bá wò kí ni ká kọ́kọ́ define kí ni mirror nǹkan kó jẹ́ pé òyìnbó máa gbé fún ẹ ó máa jọ ẹ lójú òní wọ́n ń pè ní mirror. Nǹkan tó máa gbé fún ẹ pé ó máa wà surprise fún ẹ wà wá gbé nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé kò yẹ kó gbé fún wọn wàá gbé fún wọn pé àkíní surprise fún ẹ mo fẹ́ rí ẹ̀dẹ̀ wo gbogbo wa ká wà láyé òde ìdí ṣé kò ṣerú ẹ̀ ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Facebook gbogbo ẹ̀ òyìnbó ti ṣe báyìí wọ́n ti ṣe báyìí náà ilé ìwé àmọ́dá mirror ni mirror ìtumọ̀ mirror kò sí pé òun rí ilé bọ́ọ̀tì òun rí ilé bó ṣe kó rí ilé ìkan tó máa gbé wá fún ẹ òun náà ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí i. Ṣẹ́ni the only way tí Yorùbá ta fi lè gba ògo wa pọ̀ òun ni ká kó Nàìjíríà dábàá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dábàá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀gá bá máa kúrò yẹn ẹ̀gbọ́n kọ̀ọ̀kì ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kí fẹ́ sọ yìí ẹ má sọ bí ìbínú ṣẹ́ni ẹ ti ṣe gbogbo effort yìí ẹ ti try èèyàn tí ò bá yìn yìí á jẹ́ pé onítàn kò mú orí pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ẹ ti try yẹn àti Ìgbòho kókó ṣẹ́ni bá wo gbogbo effort wa yìí kí ló dé ó ti jẹ́ pé gbogbo protest a máa ṣe tí ò kí ń múlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà yẹn it's because sílé oyè yín sí nílé Ìgbòho náà ò sí nílé ẹ wo gbogbo táìkẹ́ wà pẹ̀lú Ìgbòho wọn ò mú náà wọn ò wá bọ́ sí ẹ̀kọ́ tó wá bọ́ sílẹ̀ ẹ wà ń bẹ̀ oyè yín oyè nídìí kẹ́ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ kẹfẹ́ padà fún Lagos rally náà bọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ lọ́dẹ̀ mú jẹ oyè yín ìkọ́ kí fẹ́ fàyọ sẹ́ni ilé as far ó yẹ pé gbogbo wa yìí à sí ilé kò lè múlẹ̀ ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ń coordinate individual coordination là ń ṣe àti ní olórí wa ni professor mo fi Ọlọ́run ọba bẹ̀ yín ẹ jẹ́ kí professor padà sílẹ̀ Yorùbá. ṣé ní Sakoki.
bọ̀ ṣé kò ní sí risk níbẹ̀ is the question táwọn èèyàn máa béèrè. Risk of going back. ẹlẹ́gbọ̀n risk wà ní gbogbo kìíní ìgbà iṣẹ́ tẹ̀yìn gan ṣe kò sí risk bẹ́ẹ̀. ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ òun ìfọ̀tìfà tó jáde wọ́n yún ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tó ń lọ ṣe. ṣé àwọn nígbà tó wọn bá ń bẹ̀rù àti kú ṣé Ìgbòho ni kó má bẹ̀rù àti kú èèyàn kó jẹ́ young man ọ̀hún kí òkè ni kó má bẹ̀rù àti kú kó jẹ́ young man. oyè yìí Nàìjíríà ò declare baba wanted oyè yìí wọn ò declare baba wanted ṣé ní olórí youth kó jẹ́ gbogbo yunifásitì ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà lénìí kó jẹ́ yóò ó yẹ kí bàbá ti ní olórí youth Yorùbá nation nínú àwọn youth leader gbogbo yunifásitì ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àwọn ọlọ́jà ńkọ́ àwọn ìyá ọlọ́jà ńkọ́ ta ló ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Joke. ṣe ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ìyá ọlọ́jà yẹn they are intimidating them and we all know that gbogbo àwọn ìyá ọlọ́jà yẹn ò support tó ń lọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá presently but they are being intimidated because ibi tó ti ń tajà nìkan nìyẹn tó bá dẹ̀ sọ fún apá máa gbàsọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn ta ló máa fún ọ lówó tó máa fi gba ṣọ́ọ̀pù mi so intimidation ni gbogbo àwọn yẹn so we cannot blame all these situations on the àwọn ìyá ọlọ́jà because they are being intimidated.
ẹ gbọ́ dada inú òbí wọn kan mo fẹ́ bí ìtọ́tẹ́sọlé nísìnyẹn Mr. Gogi mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan ṣé kẹ bá wà Nàìjíríà ó fẹ́ gbé ẹ̀wà Nàìjíríà ṣé ẹ̀ ní àwọn ìyá ọlọ́jà ẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀ ní kí wọ́n láyà.
a máa kí wọn láyà yeah definitely.
ẹ dúró bọ̀tà wá ní olórí wa Nàìjíríà yẹn kó lè kí wọn láyà bẹ́ẹ̀ sí kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ republic ó rọ̀ǹgì Mr. Gogi ó rọ̀ǹgì. gbogbo effort wa ó kò dàbí individualism là ń ṣe ẹ̀yin máa gbé àwọn bọ́ìsì tí ní Nàìjíríà fún protest gbẹ̀dú àpètì ẹ̀ gbogbo yẹn àpètì individualism ni. ó yẹ yín ó yẹ kí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ló yẹ kó sọ fún yín pé Mr. Gogi àwọn ẹgbẹ́ báyìí wọ́n jáde lénìí ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ o ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ ti máa gbé àwọn bọ́ìsì yín pé ìwọ gbé pure water lọ síbi báyìí pé kìíní báyìí ẹ kó iye báyìí. òun jẹ́ ká ṣe bí ẹni pé àwa là á ṣe òun ṣọ̀wọ́n ti lé. ó yẹ yín láti ná lórí ẹjú kí òkè ẹjú Ìgbòho lẹ̀ olórí kókó máa ṣiṣẹ́ gbogbo àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà gbogbo àwọn pòfẹ́sọ̀ ta ló ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lé ta ló ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ó yẹ yín ọdún ọ̀hún gbogbo èèyàn ló tẹ̀lé yín ni ọ̀sẹ̀ ẹ̀ tí lọ́wọ́ ẹlòmígbò ẹ̀kọ́ ti jọ yín ni the same thing kí kúrò lórí wa bá wà lé gbogbo ìyá ọlọ́jà wọ́n lè má kọ̀ọ̀kan dáhùn ọ̀kẹ́ bá ń kọ̀ntínú olórí yẹn kọ̀ntínú wá dáhùn wọn dédé olórí wa wanted yìí ó yẹ yín Mr. Jókè ẹ má jẹ́ kí gbogbo ẹ́fọ́tì wá jẹ́ sásán olórí gbọ́dọ̀ wá lé àwọn ló gbọ́dọ̀ máa jà ẹ wò yí bẹ́ ṣe wà yìí ó yẹ kẹ́ ti máa connect mọ́ àwọn student unit tán ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú knowledge tẹ̀ ní ọ̀tá ló lè connect yín mọ́ individualism náà jẹ́ kẹ́ máa ṣe.
Move forward. Thank you so much. I'm sure a lot of people will disagree on the line of the risk is just too high for him. As much as we understand, the risk of every one of us is there. Because risk in this movement. In February 1906, Lagos and the southern Nigeria were united into a colony. The Babawa Uncle Adele Ogun was explaining in that video. And the protectorate of the southern Nigeria started on January 1st, 1914, just about some few years before this guy died. And to engineer, according to what we are listening right there, Joseph Chamberlain. Joseph Chamberlain, died on February 27, 1906. He was actually 39 years old when he became a member of the House of Commons. He entered the House of Commons at 39 years of age. And today, this guy is dead long time ago. But the project Nigeria that they created is creating a lot of problems for me and you today. And that is why today, a lot of people are asking the question, can we really want to save Nigeria, or we should allow Nigeria to dissolve? But for Nigeria to dissolve, it would take a lot. Honey, Joseph, Kimberly, you will never sleep well. Well, I don't think people like this, their spirit is sleeping anyway. Wow, 2 missed calls so far. Wow, I want to be overriding Fatima. I know people want to, and I don't want us to get diverted away from the conversation now, because I'm not going to allow us to think. Everybody has their own opinion, but the question tonight is just a different random. I'm trying to play Yawa Contemporaneous Communist. If you overriding a bomb in Dallas, later. Okay, I won't be. There was another missed call after that. Bomb David. So, Sherry Buba, history by missing. We are not told, 1906, New Bubo Lagos colony and all the nonsense. Pick a conversation here. I know you'll probably be watching for some few hours now. We're probably just about less than an hour into the program, or less than 2 hours. Go ahead. Let's hear, your own take on the conversation on our late night. Like I said, it's his own opinion. We can not agree with everybody's opinion, but that is his own opinion and view. So we don't have to really agree with that. Yeah. From that angle, he's saying it maybe from a different angle, but again, go ahead. I think he's just saying that maybe Baba Nikolole. Okay. Okay. So
it's right. Nothing will happen.
Okay.
So UK don't say. So they anybody to save.
What comment do I need to address, Mr. Oluge? Ṣé gbogbo comment ni màmá rí ní ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni? I haven't even seen the comment yet. Ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ gbọ́ yín.
Olúwa wà pẹ̀lú ajáde. Àwọn politician wọ́n fún ọ̀pá àwọn politician wọ́n kún try.
Okay, CSI case, okay, on the CSI case. Yeah, mo ń gbọ́ yín ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Ṣé mo pé àwọn olóṣèlú yẹn try ló Nàìjíríà? Wọ́n try lójú ọ̀nà bó ṣe dáa ní ẹ̀yìn bó mi ṣe wà ní bó mi ṣe dá ìyá ni. Wọ́n try. Àwọn politician wa. Àdúrà ṣe ìrànwọ́ lọ́wọ́ ni pé ètò bá ti ní Yorùbá nation ò ní bọ́ sí. Ọlọ́run kó jẹ́ kó bá a palẹ̀ wọn mọ́.
Lágbára ilé dùn. Èmi náà mo ṣàmìlẹ̀ yẹn lórí.
Àdúrà kan sì yẹn àlè become president but àdúrà kan máa ti kọ́lọ̀ tó kó bá wọn kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ ìpẹ́.
Ọlọ́run àdé wọn kúrò lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Kò sí pẹ́ẹ́tì wọ́n wúlò ń bẹ̀ wọ́n wúlò fún wa bẹ̀.
Ẹ parọ́.
Ọlọ́run kó bá a palẹ̀ wọn mọ́ kó mú wọn kúrò.
Àmín.
Gbogbo àwọn tó bá sọ̀pọ̀tì wọn tó bá sọ̀pọ̀tì wọn náà kọ́ náà dì pẹ̀lú wọn.
Àmín.
Tó bá sọ̀pọ̀tì ṣáà ìyá jẹ àwọn ènìyàn. Ọlọ́run kó dì pẹ̀lú wọn. Ọlọ́run kó jọ náà kó bá a dì pẹ̀lú wọn. Wọ́n wà nínú pé ẹni wà tó kún wà lágbàáyé. Tó bá sọ̀pọ̀tì àwọn olóṣèlú ìbọn ṣe bí ìyá jẹ àwọn èèyàn. Ọlọ́run jọ kó bá a dì pẹ̀lú wọn. Yàtọ̀ ìtara kó ló pẹ̀lú wọn.
Àmín.
Ẹ̀dá máa gbà nìyẹn.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni.
Ọlọ́run bá ti tán kò sí ọ̀tá lè kó wọn lójú. Ṣùgbọ́n kọ́lọ̀ kí ìbínú Ọlọ́run wá sórí wọn. Níkọ̀ọ̀kan. That is my point.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni. Thank you so much. Yes, mo ti rí kọ́mẹ́ǹtì nísìnyí Mofoluwake ẹni thank you caller crowd puller is CSI when International Criminal Court decides CSI's case against Nigeria. Let me quickly talk about the International Criminal Court, and I think we have the response of that on our Yoruba document files. Follow I know there's a lot of people that wants to call, especially something like NT caller and so on, man trigger emotion and when can caller and so okay, give up a caller but again, everybody has the right to say whatever they feel like. I'm coming to the calls again. Bear with me. Atigba respond from the International Criminal Court. Ṣẹ̀rí àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe tó máa ń yá o. Or case ICC, wàláì, another 4 years, 3 years, all they might look into it o. Tàbájókòó tí yẹn lásán, we will be here forever. Mo fẹ́ lọ mú case yẹn jáde níbi tá ti get a reply pé wọ́n confirm pé wọ́n gbalẹ̀ òun lélẹ̀. I'm sure some of you have seen this before. Ìyẹn la ṣe ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé àwọn bàbá yìí náà ti ṣiṣẹ́. Tẹ́ bá ń sọ pé àwọn bàbá Akíntóyè ò ṣiṣẹ́, àwọn Yorùbá people ò ṣiṣẹ́, it's all lies. It's like wẹ́kọ̀ fi damage àwọn bàbá yẹn ni, which is completely unfair. I mean, èmi ò lè jókòó síbẹ̀ kí n máa sọ pé bàbá Akíntóyè ṣe kankan, ọ̀rọ̀kọ̀ tiwa fún 3 years ni. Ẹni tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, I mean, you have your right to say that, but at the end of the day, you are fooling yourself. Because lára lẹ́tà tó kọ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn, July 13, 2021, not even last year. So ta ló máa sọ pé bàbá yóò try, àwọn Yorùbá people gbìyànjú. This was a letter. So tí ọkọ̀ bá sọ pé àwọn náà ń ṣe nǹkan kan, a lè rí evidence, a rí any kind of concrete evidence in 21st century, ní 2023. Èmi ò wà stupid, ẹ̀yin lè wà stupid, mo sorry. Èmi ò stupid, tẹ́yìn bá wà stupid, it's entirely up to you. And everybody has the right to do whatever they want to do. But ẹ máa wà fúbù wa without no concrete evidence. Okay, irú àwọn bàbá nísìn, wọn náà communicate pẹ̀lú ICC, International Criminal Court. Imagine tó bá sọ fún wọn pé ẹ fún wa ní evidence pé ẹ kọ lẹ́tà sí International Criminal Court. This is an evidence. This is just one evidence out of so many things that they've done in the past. At least any content letter tọkọ sí Buhari ó wà lọ́wọ́ wa, ó yẹ bá lọ sórí koikimedia website ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn kan ní àwọn ò rí any paperwork kọ́kọ́ pé a fẹ́ lọ okay ẹ lọ wo page wa 35-page document ni àwọn bàbá release níjọ́ yẹn because we didn't go through it, we didn't ààrẹ àwọn media kankan tó explain it àwọn èèyàn, and I don't even do that myself, so I will be blamed for that as well. But ẹ máa máa sọ fún wa pé àwọn bàbá yẹn ò ṣe kankan. I mean, it is totally unfair, and it's a stupidity for anybody to now be pointing finger at these old men and say oh ṣe kankan. Ẹ bá mute background ẹ ti wọlé quickly ẹ mute background.
Ẹ bá lẹ́wọ̀n mi sọ pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí n sáré nínú background. Bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe pé ká má wulẹ̀ vlog ẹ̀. But then nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé Sherryman tó pè yẹn, this is the third time tó máa pè pé ká ní kí bàbá máa lọlé. Tó bá ti kọ́kọ́ sọ gbogbo ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀ lọ, a ní ẹni kí bàbá máa lọlé. Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ béèrè ṣé òun náà rán pé kó lọ ti bàbá lọlé
mo tó máa ń gbọ́ sí mo kàn fẹ́ bèrè yẹn ni ṣé iṣẹ́ tó pé fóònù yẹn pé kó lọ sí bàbá lọ délé òun is a young I'm sure is not up to 60 ó wà níbi tó wà ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá ìjẹ wá lógún kò dìde kó ní mo ti ń lọ lé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá láyà ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé mi ká lọ.
bí wọ́n ronú sí yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọ́n lè máa ti make decision wọ́n ronú sí lọ́wọ́.
ẹ wá ní kí bàbá tí ètì máa lọ lé ẹni bàbá tí àjẹ́ni àwọn èèyàn wá lazy ó kàn máa join ìgbọ̀pọ̀ lọ́nà wọn ò ní lọ ṣe in-depth research ẹni tó bá mú rẹ jẹ́ Yorùbá nation ó yẹ kó lọ mọ at least kókó ó ti ṣe clip sí Mr. Koiki tó ti ṣe sẹ́yìn because àwọn alẹ́ sọ pé bọ́lẹ̀ kájà media like Mr. Koiki is something and most of them kó tiẹ̀ lọ wọ irú Ọmọlúkà yẹn gbogbo àwọn ọmọlọ́jà tó ń sọ yẹn àwọn ẹni Ọmọlúkà ni pé ó máa ń lọ sáàrin ọjà kiri pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn láti lọ máa jí àwọn ọlọ́jà yẹn láti lọ máa sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation fún wọn. That was live about last year of 2020 and Mr. Koiki has done enough report on this Yorùbá nation ẹ lọ wọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣe kẹ lọ wo iṣẹ́ táwọn bàbá ti ṣe kò sí ọ̀dọ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí bàbá ò tí ì dé àti àwọn àgbàlagbà ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá.
ẹ̀bí àwọ̀ mọ̀ pé ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà worldwide wọ́n wà Nàìjíríà.
wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tọ̀mọ̀ ètò ọba fẹ́ join ní kíláàsì kò ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan tó ti kọ́ sílẹ̀ kó tó dé ni because they are lazy. wọn ò ní pẹ́ ọkọ̀ pọ̀ sí kankan èmi kò sọ ni bàbá ò lè lọ lé o ìwọ́n olórí kó lọ ìwọ náà tó lórí kó lọ bẹ̀ kó kó wa lẹ́yìn àtẹ̀lé ẹ̀. Thank you, Mr. Koiki.
ẹ ṣé gan ni bí akọ́là yẹn mo rántí pé nígbà tí mo ní ta ló máa tẹ̀lé mi lọ́lé ní last year I believe April bí a ní mo ríyàn méjì tó náà fi tẹ̀lé mi lọ but at the end of the day the risk is just too high. Let me allow my caller now because mo override wọn lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ ṣe briefly agbára ẹ má bínú mo bá ìgbọ́n mi Olúwaṣeun ní Dallas ẹni tó bá fẹ́ wo dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì tí mò ń kà yìí nísìn ẹ lọ sórí wẹ́bsáìtì wa ẹ lè sọ pé àwọn bàbá ò release the document ìjọ náà long I think I'm very sure it was at least 2 years ago Yoruba nation chooses the noble path to its noble goal a manual ṣé ló ń pè ní manual in tó máa guide wa láti ṣe Yoruba nation but everybody sọ pé àrí template àrí kankan is because ẹ kàn fi damage àwọn bàbá yẹn ni and I'm not gonna tolerate that nonsense on this platform ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè ẹni tó ń pè wá.
Ẹjọ́ Mr. Koiki ẹ kú iṣẹ́. I needed to go somewhere now but kọ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀ ń tó kọ̀ ẹ̀lẹ́ àyẹn pé kí bàbá máa lọ lójú pé kí n náà sáré pọ̀. Now madam kan sọ̀rọ̀ kan sí she said something because ó dàbí pé náà ti kí ọwọ́ ẹ̀sìn ó ti second time tí màá lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan sí.
wọ́n máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí heritage àti ọdún ìgbẹ̀dú so ẹni tó popular ní UK mẹ́rin lọ́wọ́ so.
mo sábà pé mo ti gbọ́ ní tó máa ní kí bàbá máa lọ ní kí bàbá máa lọ.
èmi ò tẹ́ gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí náà but I'm hearing now for the first time in this.
ó ti second time lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ti pè é sí à tó náà confam. This is trap. Now let me tell you something. Ọlọ́lẹ̀sẹ̀ lè kó ń gbà tí wọ́n ká jù sí ẹ̀. Àwọn shock pé gbogbo ìfúnwà quiet. And nobody could prove out. Kẹ́ lọ jà fún Sunday Igboho nígbà tí wọ́n bá jù ẹ̀. Tí o kí bàbá lọ lẹ́kẹ̀tọ̀ kó bàbá kẹ́kẹ̀ pa bàbá for nothing. See, the truth is.
Bí a kí bàbá bá lọ́lé àwọn náà máa tẹ̀lé bàbá lọ́lé.
Is he not younger than bàbá?
Ẹnu ọ̀gbọ́n ọbẹ̀ kí bàbá kó ní sùúrù ẹ̀yí bàbá ló ń lead ọbẹ̀ kí bàbá kó tẹ̀síwájú káwọn náà wá ra tíkẹ̀ kọ́ lọ bá bàbá nílé.
Wọ́n ti ń wọ́n náà tó fi bẹ́ẹ̀ pa bàbá àti Sunday tó tipẹ́tipẹ́ wọ́n wọ́n náà because wọ́n sọ pé set shepherd àwọn ṣìfì ẹ̀ máa scatter ìgbẹ́ tó ń wá dandan nìyẹn the truth is our people are not yet ready. Ṣé gbogbo ilé kan pé wọ́n ẹ ti di ẹsẹ̀ níbẹ̀ they are not yet ready. Don't violate one poster fúnra wọn. Ṣé you understand? So there's no point there tí bàbá máa lọ dé. Gbogbo wa náà nígbà ni wá. Ebi gbogbo ilé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń pariwo. Bàbá ìṣèjọba bàbá ìṣèjọba. Ìwọ tí wọ́n lè ṣe ìjọba bàbá ìṣọ́jú àní individual ìṣe Yorùbá fan. You are also a Yorùbá man. You are a leader of your own. You sef go back to Nigeria and go and lead the struggle.
Àwọn oníṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe níbi ìràwọ̀ tí lè lọlé ẹ má ti jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó lọlé wọ́n níṣẹ́. Wọ́n ní bàbá ti rìtáyà ẹ̀gbọ́n mi bàbá ti rìtáyà.
Bàbá ti rìtáyà. Ọ̀pọ̀ ẹni yẹn náà ní bàbá.
Màá kàn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ti bínú tán.
He said if 1,000 of us can agree
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àtẹ máa pàdé ní airport ni kò jẹ́ gbígbà tí n bá wọ plane tán ẹnu mi máa sọ pé òun ráyè àjọ máa pàdé ní airport a máa bọ́ sórí the same flight ká ní ṣe nílé. wọ́n ronú sí lọ́wọ́. ẹ ṣe gan ẹ̀gbọ́n mi gbogbo àwọn èèyàn ti bínú ṣẹlẹ̀. That's the reason why some kind of conversation triggers a different àwọn bàbá lọ́lẹ́kẹ̀ ibi ògbọ́ pé wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí heritage àti gbẹ̀du but it seems a lot of people have had ẹ̀gbọ́n AY lórí same show. ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè láti US.
My dear brother Koiki.
Pé alẹ́ àtúntò ń kúrò nínú another direction báyìí ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀.
Mo lásán ẹ̀ka bọ̀ mo lè ẹni Yorùbá náà tó bá jẹ́ kó lọ ẹ̀rí láti rí.
Ọ̀gá.
Yeah, my contribution is going to be very simple. And first I want to say it. Ọ̀nà tó pè náà tó ní kí bàbá lọ lé this is the second time jẹ́mi náà máa gbogbo ti gbọ́ tó sọ lórí ẹ̀.
Ọmọ ń pè sórí different platforms.
But the issue is mi mọ̀ bóyá Kọ́lá ẹ̀ ṣe enjoy agitation yìí.
No. 3 years ago láti jọ wa 3 years.
Tó bá jẹ́ pé 3 years ni tó dẹ̀ follow event ó yẹ kán mọ̀ wípé wọ́n ti lé ìdílé bàbá rí. Ó dẹ̀ yẹ kán mọ̀ wípé bàbá àti Professor Adéníran àwọn náà ti ní intelligence report wípé wọ́n fẹ́ attack àwọn.
Ìyẹn lọ kódà ó wà lára reason tó fi kúrò nílé.
Kan tó kúrò àwọn ti dé kútọ̀ ọ̀nà kan tó lè gbé wọ́n arrest CSI àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. So kò ṣe pé bóyá àgbàdúrà arrest CSI làwọn ṣe wà nínú case kútọ̀ ọ̀nà. That's why ló ṣe ní pé ó dà pé àwọn ṣe enjoy agitation.
Wọ́n lè ti gbàgbé gbogbo yẹn.
But beside that, I find him a very, very intelligent man. And I think he's a very, very bold person. Like I tell him my comment. I think that kind of a person too can be at the forefront.
Wọ́n níṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ní UK. Ẹ máa ẹ̀ka tí yẹ kọ́ lọ́lé. Wọ́n níṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe.
Èmi náà fẹ́ advice Kéètò. Àwọn tó ń ní irú that kind of boldness, that kind of intelligence, táwọn náà put it to use because bí wọ́n ṣe bí CSI wọ́n ṣe lóyún CSI ló bí wọn lọ́jọ́ àbá tó náà wọ́n bí ìgbé àtẹ̀tà sọ̀rọ̀ lórí tí ní ó ní róò tó máa play with the best spectacles.
ẹ jẹ́ káwọn máa pè kájọ máa ṣe róòlù yẹn ẹ má ká jẹ́ káwọn lọ lé nísìnyí for now ká save everybody kò ká ti bàbá síwájú lórí pé bàbá ti dàgbà bàbá arúgbó ni bàbá a lè ti bàbá síwájú. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó kú Ọlọ́run máa sọ̀rọ̀ ikú a máa fàdúrà tì wọ́n lẹ́yìn.
So that's not possible. That's not possible. When it is the right time, everybody máa lọ ní. When it is the right time, bàbá kò sí ẹ̀sà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. So nǹkan tó wáyé ká ṣe é sí let's not mind and think of other things and not emphasize things that we not have to do. Because one is smash the sheep, I mean the shepherd, and the sheep will scatter. So we need to learn and not act.
Ká sì máa prepare ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ bọ̀ ká má ti bàbá lọ́lé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gan ni. Kò ṣe pé mọ̀ à ń bínú sẹ́gbọ̀n wa AY ẹ mọ̀ it's just that people káwọn ní bàbá lọ́lé ẹ má ká wá lose conversation wa. Mo rí pé ìyá mi Fatima ń try láti pè wọlé ẹ jẹ́ ká tún sáré gbọ́ díẹ̀ ẹ má ká lose concentration wa. Àwọn tó dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ lélẹ̀ kò ń ṣe bàbá Akíntóyè. 1906 ni arákùnrin kó Joseph Chamberlain but à ń gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn lọ lẹ́nu ẹni tẹ́ ń pè no láti Ìbàdàn àní jẹ́ kẹ́ wọlé ní sẹ́ẹ̀tì ẹ̀yin ní the first caller and I gave you enough time to speak so please I'm just gonna because wọ́n pè láti lé ni briefly ní just 1 minute because mo ní láti go back to the program again ẹ yà ṣe briefly.
Mr. Agogo ẹ gbé lẹ́ẹ̀kan network náà.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa náà kò network kò ní nǹkan kan ṣe ẹ sọ more than 7 minutes ó yá briefly because a fẹ́ padà sórí program yẹn ó yá.
So sẹ́rí àwọn èèyàn mi mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí máa ń ronú. Sẹ́rí máa yẹn ó ti pè lọ́jọ́ kan tó sọ fún yín pé ọmọ tí àwọn èèyàn ẹni tó máa gba Yorùbá nation fún wa wọn ò tí ì bí ṣe rántí. Mélòó mo fẹ́ rántí. Iṣẹ́ máa yín ní nà iṣẹ́ máa yín náà ni ó ti iṣẹ́ kí bàbá padà lọ sílé rẹ̀ ló pè sórí world media. Níjọ́ tí bàbá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí world media náà this man ó pè sórí world media pé kí ó sọ fún bàbá pé bàbá padà lọ sílé. Ìṣe táwọn èèyàn tápọ̀ ṣe tápọ̀ ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn náà lélẹ̀. Ìṣe máa yín náà tẹ bá rántí December 2020 or this January December kan tó sọ fún wa wípé
ẹni tó máa gba Yorùbá nation fún ọmọ tó máa gbà pé wọn ìbí ẹ rántí là táwọn yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn wípé ọmọ tí sọ̀rọ̀ dá sí pé ọmọ tó máa ẹni tó máa gba Yorùbá nation fún àwọn àti ìbí lẹ́mi fi sọ lọ́jọ́ yẹn gbẹ́dà pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó lóyún nínú ọmọ tó fẹ́ bí lọ́fẹ́ kó àgbà Yorùbá nation fún wa the same this man ẹ ní láti be careful pẹ̀lú àwọn people kan because àwọn tẹ́yìn ń pè tẹ́yìn pé yẹn gidi ni wọ́n ń gbà mí wọ́n lè jọ́ta yín lẹ́yìn Yorùbá náà.
ẹ má ẹ̀ka ronú bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ má ẹ̀ka ronú bẹ́ẹ̀.
ọ̀rọ̀ lúwà sọ ìlà ọ̀rọ̀ ti gba tábà ní àárọ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Sákòkì tí omi máa fi tẹ̀yìn wọ̀gbìn lẹ́nu nínú wa lọ ẹ̀ ànímọ̀.
ẹ láìkì bí òwe yára lé.
àwọn nǹkan tí a máa ń wò ní ẹtí nǹkan máa fi ń bàjẹ́ tàbí tètè fura nǹkan tí mo ń gbára léyìn jù so nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn máa yí ìyẹn ní láti jà fún ọ̀rẹ́ tó ń pọ̀ jù àwọn èèyàn ti fura sí ọ̀rẹ́ tí wọ́n fura yẹ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀rẹ́ kan ti fura sí báyìí sí ọ̀rẹ́ tẹ́ ti fura sí báyìí kọ́lẹ̀ máa fi lóòótọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ kọ́lẹ̀ máa fi dánú wọ́n tẹ́tà gbé kọ́lẹ̀ máa fi dánú.
ẹ bọ̀ tí random ní kọ́ọ̀lù àgbọ̀dọ̀ máa ṣọ́kọ́ọ̀lù gbé ìbẹ́yìn ti pè é lẹ́kọ́ pè gbàgbàrà mo tún gbé ní sìn ọ̀dà àti gbọ́n tẹ sọ ẹ jẹ́ ká tó máa bá ètò yẹn lọ. ẹ ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Délé Ògún ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ nìkan tó ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. òkè ẹ jẹ́ sáré jẹ́ kí ìyàwó Fatima wọlé látẹ̀kọ́ náà ti fi pè ó yàtọ̀ àṣẹ ìyàwó Fatima ìgbóhùnsókè ń bọ̀.
ẹ ṣeun gan ni ẹ kúṣẹ́ ẹni tó bá lẹ́yìn ìṣètò ẹ ti gbìyànjú even more than enough ẹ ti ṣètò nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ ṣe gan lọ because mo ti ń bẹ̀ láti pè pẹ́ kí mi ò kí get through.
má bínú.
all everywhere yes sir I understand that all Naija everywhere làwọn boys yín wà gbogbo ìsọkúsọ táwọn èèyàn ń sọ everywhere àwọn boys yín tó bá ṣe Èkó àwọn boys ní ti wà mbẹ Ifẹ̀ everywhere no wà tó bá yẹ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ń ṣe gbé kínní ni àwọn others gbé mo lè notice pé tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ lórí platform mi ẹ̀yin gbọ́ngàn tẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ mo mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe pé máa ń dárúkọ ẹnì kankan ó lè ti mọ àwọn platform méjì ẹ pé wọ́n máa gbórúkọ yín gàdà bàbá yìí ni torí kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ ní ṣáàpì wọ́n máa gbé síbẹ̀ ni tètè so ẹni tó bá ní ẹ̀ṣẹ́ tó àwọn ènìyàn Ọlọ́run kò wọ́n. ṣé wọ́n rí gbogbo tó wá ń ṣe pẹ̀lú bàbá àti CSI
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú Ọlọ́run á gbé gbogbo wa á gbé wa lékè àwọn ọ̀tá àti àwọn ẹni kìí. ẹni tó bá wá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé kí bàbá máa lọ́lé òun fúnra rẹ̀ kó lọ́lé ṣé ti ń ta bàbá 80-something years tí wọ́n ṣe struggle fún àwa ọmọ wọn kí ẹnìkan wá dúró bí kankan máa sọ ní kébí bàbá yìí kó lọ máa àwọn ní leader kan máa nìṣó níwájú at voltage wọn ìfà bàbá tó yẹ ká fi síbi kankan ká máa kẹ́ wọn gẹ́gẹ́ pé wọn gbọ́dọ̀ dé tí kọ̀ọ̀kan ó jẹ́ pé ayé ká cherish wọn ká appreciate wọn ká gbé wọn díẹ̀ ẹnu.
bí àwọn òpin tí bàbá yẹn bá wà nílé á jẹ́ kí movement ẹ̀ kó tẹ̀síwájú ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ.
ìrì movement ń tẹ̀ wá síwájú gbogbo àwọn boys sáwọn tí àwọn tó wà ní Èkó tí wọ́n mọ kókó mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ máa ṣe tó ń tẹ̀lé olóṣèlú káàkiri.
wọ́n wà ní club gan báyìí tó ń ṣe fàájì lọ.
tí wọ́n mọ tó ń ṣe wọ́n.
ẹ káàbọ̀ bá fàtà ìdíná fún un.
gbogbo pẹ̀lú gbogbo yàmàyàmà tí wọ́n ṣe ní Nàìjíríà yẹn wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ́n ti yẹ pé àwọn tó yẹ kó jẹ́ pé ọjọ́ ọ̀la wọn àwọn tó ń ṣe báṣubàṣu yàmàyàmà àwọn ló ń tẹ̀lé kiri. so bàbá mi kó wá tún bọ́ síta kọ́ máa láwọn léèdì kan. ṣé láwọn àwọn nǹkan tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn àwọn ará Èkó yẹn mi ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
mo rí pé ẹ ń gbé mọ́ra mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbé mọ́ra.
honestly
ó wà painful gan bí.
ẹnu bá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀
ó wà painful gan.
ìyáwó pé kí ló ń ṣàwọn ṣé wọ́n ti create nǹkan mọ́ nǹkan fún wọn ní ṣé ọpọlọ wọn ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀
2 years ago ni àbúrò mi kan ní ìgbà ó ní ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ó náà ní kọ́ tẹ àtàkì mo ní má sọ yín lẹ́nu ó ní òye òun náà ní because gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ ìkókò dàbí pé wọ́n fi dá sí rárá ó kù díẹ̀ náà ní wọ́n máa dá sí ó kù díẹ̀ náà.
so sad so ọ̀rọ̀ wọn gan ó sú èmi o ó sọ èmi ọlọ́wọ́ ti sọ èmi ọ̀nà ìṣàlù tí kì bá ṣe pé jẹ́ ni tó strong gidi gan honestly mo máa appreciate me all the time if you can get through mo máa appreciate me all.
èèyàn kan pè ó ní tó bá ti lè nọ́ọ̀kì ní àti Ìgbòho out of the movement definitely so they want to wọ́n fẹ́ gbogbo tó fẹ́ ṣe ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ intimidate wa tó bá ti intimidate mi àti Ìgbòho à lè sọ pé get out àṣẹ mọ́ kò lè bọ́ sí wọ́n fẹ́ intimidate wa. mo rẹ̀ rò pé látọdún mẹ́ta mo jáde láyé kí n sọ pé mo fẹ́ ṣe Yorùbá nation mọ́ àwọn kan wá ń pè mí wọ́n ń bẹ̀ mí. I've never done that. Adúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́ náà ni. Adúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́.
Anyway, wọ́n bí nǹkan tí màá sọ wàhálà yóò ní jẹ́ sásán lágbára Ọlọ́run wa. Ọlọ́run á bá wa ṣe àpọ̀wà mọ̀ ṣe á bá wa ṣe ọ̀làlákúdáwà lápò àtàlẹ́ Thank you so much.
As we are in the weekend, mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti wọlé bàbá Fatai Ògúnmẹ́fun bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń fún mi ní cash app ẹ̀ tún fún mi ní super chat ṣe gan ni ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Kúnlé Bakers ìyẹn tẹ́ bá kọ́mẹ́ǹtì wá ẹ̀wọ́n dẹ́ni tó bá fẹ́ kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Kúnlé Bakers tó bá ti wọlé mo máa ń mọ̀ because ó máa ń fi super chat lé lórí ni Koiki mo ti wà lórí program mo tí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń tọ́jú mi náà I keep saying that without your support as from the media perspective 3 years èmi ò ṣiṣẹ́ everybody knows that iṣẹ́ kan tí mo gbé dání ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ay mo ní jẹ́ kẹ́ wọlé because mo mọ̀ pé ẹ fẹ́ kanta gbogbo tíyàn ti sọ ni so I'm not gonna let you come through bear with me maybe before the end of the call I will let you come back but for now because mo mọ̀ pé ẹ fi sọ̀rọ̀ lórí táwọn èèyàn ti sọ ni and it becomes something else entirely. So Kunle Baker says anyone advising Baba Akintoye to go back home does not mean well. Well, that is Kunle Baker. Ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ náà wà lórí ètò èní níjọ́ Friday mo ti mu ìgò ẹmu kan tán kò tí pa mí but ìyá mi kan ní Nigerian palm wine máa ń pààyàn dọ̀tí lẹ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà nílé ọ̀yà picture ilé Ifẹ̀ nílé I mean when I see images like these I don't know how you feel and I know we all feel the same I mean it's unfair on these young children kọ́ sì máa kiri ọjà in 21st century. But this is how we find ourselves based on the project Nigeria. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè ẹ́ fún mi ní another few minutes. As you are live, we are not in a rush. So there's still an ample of time. You will get through. So bí a tẹ bá ń pè tẹ bá náà Koiki à ń pè pé o dẹ̀ fi gbé kọ́ọ̀lù wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ń gbé kọ́ọ̀lù ilé. And I hope ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ gbọ́n mi ẹwà ilẹ̀ tó fi lọ lo nọ́mbà mi o. I know you won't do that anyway. Hello caller.
Hello ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Àwọn ìyá wa ti bínú lálẹ́ yìí mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mo rí nọ́mbà yín rè ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè mà.
mo máa ń ṣáàtì ẹ̀ máa rí ní.
ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè ẹ má dárúkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n.
nǹkan méjì ni mo fẹ́ sọ sí ẹjọ́ kọ́là tó sọ pé kí bàbá máa lọ lè yẹn pásá òjúra pásá jáná ajá fúra ajájì ó ní lóko bá fúra ó lè ló máa gbé lọ. Mo ti rí lórí platform kó tó ti pé kí bàbá máa lọ.
Wọ́n ní lórí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi heritage ni so it's not anything new it's one of us here in UK so ay uncle ay ni wọ́n so it calls us the man gbọ́ lórí heritage náà àti lórí ìgbẹ̀dù so it's not anything new so but definitely go ahead.
Kí bàbá máa lọ lé o. Ìkejì mo ti send message sí bọ́dé mo rí pé ẹ̀ orí ká.
Ẹ má bínú.
Eré mẹ́ta tó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ma.
Aláti wo.
Ok, kódà.
Tí a bá wo. Mi ló parí eré buwọ́. Eré mẹ́ta yẹn.
Kódà. Ó ti yé mi, ẹ má ká fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀. Àtẹ̀nídìí ẹ má jẹ́ ká tó máa. Wọ́n ní kan tá a bá bò pamọ́ ló máa ń da ní àgbàlagbà náà. Ẹnu kẹ́mi náà gbogbo ti kọ́ mi lọ́gbọ́n. Àná ẹ má tún sọ yẹn mọ́ ìyá mi ẹ jẹ́ ká rọra gbé sínú ẹ̀ máa ń ká tó sọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ ìtókù lábẹ́ aṣọ. Àpẹ́yìn náà lẹ máa ń bẹ̀ mí náà gbogbo ìyá wa nígbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀. Mo ò báyà ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ rí ẹ jẹ́ save number àwọn ọmọ rí pé wọ́n ti send message tó pọ̀ lọ́pọ̀ ara tá à ń sọ náà nìyẹn wọ́n ti send message rẹ pé mélòó mo fẹ́ rí kà àbí kọ́ lọ́run Elédùmarè even though this is what I do Monday to ẹlòmíì ò mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe lélẹ́yìí ẹlòmíì rò pé maybe I do another job tí máa ń lọ ṣe tí bá sọ pé mo ṣiṣẹ́ for 3 years maybe people think I'm joking people think maybe I joke with that I don't know Yami Gbemeleke thank you so much bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣé a máa sọ pé passion ni tí mo gbé dání àbí pé like I said at the beginning of 2019 ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wà ìrọ̀lẹ́ pa èmi ò ní gbé kọ́ọ̀lù ẹ ṣe sùúrù I know you want to counter a lot of what people have said but let's wait for a few minutes ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí ilẹ̀ tutù díẹ̀ mo ti serve British Empire since 1998 I've worked hard ìyá tí mo bá ní bíbá tó jẹ́ mọ́ sí mi ó ṣiṣẹ́ bí kúrú ni èmi náà wọlé mo ṣiṣẹ́ so kò sẹ́ni kankan tó lè máa sọ fún mi nísìnyí pé eléyìí tí mo gbé dání is not worth holding it and cherish it because apart from pé well maybe people know me around the world positive negative bad words there trying to I spoke with CSI àwọn tẹ̀lọ́ pè mí ẹ mọ̀ pé sometimes as much as I don't want to always disturb him but I know I have access to him anytime, any day, as long as he's awake, apart from the family that is close to him, I am one of the closest to CSI, and there's no doubt in my mind. And I believe he called me this afternoon. Not I believe, but he called me. But I don't go into what the conversation was. But one thing I always say to people is there's a lot of intimidation. Láti be 3 years down the line, because àwọn kan tó fi lè mú èèyàn kan tó pè mí láti Australia mo sọ fún yín lórí program mi níjẹta àbí níjẹrin nísìnyí rántí lára àwọn tajọ ń ṣe Yorùbá Nation náà ni o so mo rí ẹni tó pè tán láti Ìbàdàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó ní Kóìkì àwọn kọ́là tó ń gbó pè yìí púpọ̀ ní wọn ò mọ́nú wọn mo níwẹ̀ nígbà tí mo ń ṣàjẹ́ tí mo dẹ̀ ń ṣoṣó ẹ má bínú pé a tún move away from the real conversation and discuss which is the project Nigeria and way forward lára way forward náà lélẹ́yìí. But in tó shock mi ni pé ẹ̀gbọ́n tó pè mí láti Australia mo ti block wọn he might be hearing me right now you are blocked on my line because mo tó fẹ́ kẹ́ pè mí mọ́ kó má di pé a máa tahùn síra wa mo mọ tí mo lè sọ fún yín níjọ́ tẹ́ pè yẹn ẹ bá rìkọ́ọ̀dù mi ìbíyàn kan náà ti rìkọ́ọ̀dù mi tí mo bú dáadáa kódà ó tẹ̀ sẹ́ni fídíò yẹn àbí ọ́díò yẹn lọ sí bàbá Akíntóyè kíní kàn mí èmi ò wojú ó ṣe lẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta nìyá mi ní má máa ṣépè mọ́ lórí program and I love my mom so much and I have given her that respect ẹ rí pé mo ń ṣépè mọ́ pété tẹ́lẹ̀ but mo máa ń sọ pé mad people all over the place but pé à ń ṣépè yẹn wọ́n ní kí n má máa ṣépè mọ́ wọ́n ní kí n máa calm down tí máa ń ṣe program and all that but nígbà tẹ́ni yẹn pè mí láti Australia wọ́n lè máa wò mí báyìí ọ̀kọ́ wo repeated broadcast because mo tí ì mọ but tó bá tẹ bá ní balls ẹ comment ẹ sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Kóìkì èmi ni mo pè láti Australia mo fẹ́ rí platform tẹ̀tí wò mí ẹ mọ tẹ́ni yẹn sọ fún mi ó ní àgbà yahoo ni bàbá Akíntóyè mo ní ẹ̀gbọ́n mi má sọ èmi tẹ̀ tún bá wọn ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ àṣọ sì ń bọ̀ wá bú Ìgbòho ẹ jẹ́ n gbójú mi dáadáa wá bí ṣe ń ṣe program tẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ojú mi délẹ̀ yẹn jẹ́ yọ background yẹn kúrò because ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wọ̀ mí légungun wàláì tàláì súnmọ́ mi láì làzílà hùwà. nígbà tẹ́gbọ́n yẹn pè mí ó ní ẹ̀mọ̀ ẹni tí wọ́n ti ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ just like gbogbo náà tẹ́ máa ń pè wá àwọn kan pè ní mọ́nísì torí fraction ti wà nínú movement yìí I don't care my loyalty is àwọn èèyàn nítorí máa sọ pé loyalty mi sí Ìgbòho ṣé Yorùbá Nation tí mò ń ṣe mo kò sí loyalty mi níbẹ̀ for 3 years ibi iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ mo lè lọ ojoojúmọ́ ìta ń ṣe lélẹ̀ tá a bá ti jí Monday to Sunday ó jẹ́ pé àní time fún family náà but family ti gba kámú ó ní kan tẹ́ kí family ṣe nísìn mo ti disturb wọn wọ́n ti accept for 3 years but nígbà tẹ́gbọ́n yẹn pè mí láti Australia and mo lọ wo rẹ́kọ̀dì ìgbà tẹ́mi àtẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé n ta bá ń chat from bíábí 2021 or thereabout ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Ayọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ lára àwọn members wa nìyẹn ẹni tó bá jẹ́ green bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn yẹn ń sanwó ni wọ́n pè pé kò táwọn bá ń sanwó TV license àbí whatever ẹ̀ káwọn náà lè sanwó fún koikimedia mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ń support wa nígbà tẹ́gbọ́n yẹn sọ pé àgbà yahoo ni bàbá Akíntóyè, mo ní ṣe evidence. I know this is what they've been saying all over the social media. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀kẹ́ mi mọ̀ yẹn, mo ní báwo lèmi ṣe fi mọ̀ yẹn, evidence náà. Kò tẹ̀ wá sọ débẹ̀ tán, wọ́n wá sọ pé èmi tí ìbá tẹ̀ ń ṣe spokesman Ìgbòho, èmi tí mo sọ pé loyalty mi ó ní òun láìkì Ìgbòho, mo ní wàláì mo jẹ́ kọ́sọ̀ nǹkan mi mọ̀ mo cut phone yẹn. Ìyàwó mi tẹ̀ ní kí n má block wọn, mo ní no because tí bá respond padà nǹkan mi ni máa sọ jáde. I just blocked him. Wọ́n lè máa wò mí báyìí nísìn. That's why you cannot get through to me anymore because I blocked you. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ní pastor kan náà wà ní lead. I'm sure wọ́n máa ń jí mi wo because wọ́n sì fi gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Bàbá yẹn mo tẹ̀ rò pé ìjọ kan ó tẹ̀ tún pè mí, wọ́n tún advice mi pé bí a mo lè máa tún ṣe business báyìí tó lè máa mówó wọlé fún mi. And I thought ẹ mọ̀ àgbàlagbà. Àtìgbà tí bàbá yẹn pè mí tán ní mo wà self-centered, mo ní lẹ́nu yín dádì mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ but I just felt like kí ni mo gbé dání tí mo wá wà self-centered. Mo sọ fún yín pé kò tí sí media náà tó take risk tèmi ti take títí dé ni. Mo tí rí media náà ni mo sọ, it doesn't matter whoever. Kọ́ jáde kọ́ sọ pé risk tèmi take o àwọn ti take irú ẹ̀ because I went to Nigeria, so risk kan nìyẹn. So what am I trying to explain to us is, how do I now know who truly is in this movement? Ṣé ìgbà tí movement pín sí méjì nísìnyí ni mo ṣe wá ń rí àríṣà àwọn kan ni àbí torí nǹkan tèmi náà support làwọn náà ṣe ń rí àríṣà mi pé Koiki rò pé èèyàn gidi nìwọ̀n náà. Gbogbo yẹn kù sọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bá ètò yẹn lọ. Mo fẹ́ ká túbọ̀ gbọ́ díẹ̀. Mo mọ̀ pé àwọn èèyàn fi pè. A dẹ̀ ti sọ pé calling section náà ni so ká má ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wá ẹ̀yin náà lè fi pè again. Like I said, I'm not going to allow the call to come through now because it will become something else. Let me continue with the program. I know you're trying to call, but we're not taking the call now. Ẹ jẹ́ ká continue.
Of East Southern Nigeria and West Southern Nigeria, i.e. my wife's people and my people. This happened in 1939, April Fool's Day, to be specific, 1939. And this was done by administrative fiat of the colonial office. What then happens next in our chronology is the Atlantic Charter of August 1941, which promised self-determination, effectively, to all peoples. Now, the interpretation of that charter that was adopted by the colonial office, however, was simply to bring the subject peoples to self-rule under the British Crown. This is the point at which Elizabeth Regina comes onto the stage. She took the throne on the 6th of February 1952 at the tender age of 25.
Young age,
the campaign for independence was already approaching its climax at that very point. The first sitting of the Nigerian House of Representatives had taken place just days before her elevation to the throne on 29th of January 1952. So the beginning of Elizabeth's reign actually coincides with Nigeria's experiment with democracy. The first sitting of the House of Representatives, 29th of January 1952, and Queen Elizabeth emerges onto the throne in February 1952, 6th of February.
A máa gbé kọ́ọ̀lù yẹn gbọ́n mi ẹ jẹ́ ká sì ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀.
It is that detail that underscores the importance of this audit that we are now taking of the Nigeria journey.
So intan gbọ́ lọ ní bíbá tí ẹ̀gbọ́n wa Délé Ògún wọ́n take wa through the stages. Elizabeth queen tó ṣe kú yìí ìyẹn ìyá Charlie la máa ń pè. She came into the throne at a very young age, 29 years old. Ìyẹn ló ṣe pẹ́ Ọlọ́run fún lẹ́mìí gúngùn dáadáa. And at the end of the day, kò sẹ́ni tó wá sáyé tí kò ní lọ. But in tá à ń béèrè nísìn ni pé ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó ń ní ká lọ máa save Nàìjíríà ṣé tó bá kú àwa la tún máa rectify problem yẹn, but àwa ò gbọdọ̀ dúró dè yẹn. And that is why we need to continue the push and we must not give up. Eshegon again, one of our full member, Olushola David, thank you so much and welcome once again. And greetings to everybody on the platform, and we are streaming. Again, we'll be on your maybe there's any message or comment on the MixLR. Yes, I want to láti ìlú Ìbàdàn, Comrade Plan B. It is fight to finish the white Olórí Burukus. There's no doubt in my mind. Thank you so much. So, ẹ jẹ́ ká padà ká máa gbọ́ Délé Ògún. Ó ń ṣàlàyé fún wa pé immediately tí Queen di ìyẹn Elizabeth níjọ́ tó di Queen, ó ti ń súnmọ́ independent tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé fún Nàìjíríà. Òun ni bàbá yìí ṣàlàyé lọ́wọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká farabalẹ̀. Mo mọ̀ pé Yorùbá nation lẹ́ ń ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n mi AY. I have not said anything, but àwọn èèyàn kàn disagree pẹ̀lú yín pé tí bàbá tẹni kọ́ lọ́lé yẹn ó kù díẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní àwọn ti gbọ́ tẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lórí heritage. Mo mọ̀ bí ẹ ti sọ the same thing lórí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Gbẹ̀du. And we just have to continue. You know, I don't have any doubt that nobody is doing Yoruba nation. At least àwọn àtẹ̀tí gbọ́ àwọn kan ń ṣe PDP nísìnyí tó ń gba owó lọ́wọ́ APC PDP, and they don't care whether Yoruba nation exists or not. Àwọn dẹ̀ pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ káàkiri. Ẹ jẹ́ ká padà ká gbọ́ nǹkan tí Délé Ògún sọ nípa Project Nigeria.
To date, now that Queen Elizabeth has left the stage.
So nígbà tí Queen ti kú nísìnyí, ọmọ ẹ̀ ti wọlé, ìyẹn King Charles. Ṣé King Charles máa allow kí Nàìjíríà break lórí tiẹ̀ àbí a tún máa lọ dúró de Williams, because Williams ló máa kàn lẹ́yìn Prince Charles. So that means pé ìran mẹ́ta máa dé. Already, we thought maybe Queen would have done the best thing in her reign to dissolve Nigeria and allow the right to self-determination, but she never did so. So now we are still fighting the same fight before the Queen died. And since the Queen ti kú nísìn, ọmọ ẹ̀ ti gbà ó ti wà lórí oyè. There is a new prime minister, àti lé Boris Johnson lọ, àti lé woman ẹ̀ náà lọ, àní àláìkí wọn, àti lọ gbé ọmọ Asia wọlé. Ṣé prime minister máa convince King pé àwọn tó ń béèrè fún ẹ̀tọ́ wọn ní Nàìjíríà ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó lọ? Kí lẹ̀yin rí sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn? Ìyẹn mo fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ nísìn. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀gbọ́n mi wà, ẹ jẹ́ ká pààyàn tì. Let's move forward. Ẹni tó bá ń ṣe Yorùbá nation tọkàntọkàn ó kù sí lọ́wọ́. Ẹni tó bá ń ṣe halfway tó yẹ pé ó ń ṣe lọ́sàn-án tó bá dalẹ̀ nǹkan míì ló ń ṣe ó kù sólúkálukú lọ́wọ́. But one thing is, the Project Nigeria must be dissolved. It is not helping the Aboriginal bá ṣe ṣe ọlọ́sùn lórí program ọlọ́sùn. Kódà mo tẹ̀, like I said, èèyàn kan sọ pé mo ní ó dàárọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Kódà ìyá mi gbé mi lékè ìgbà tá a sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní ṣe máa jáde lálẹ́ mo ní mo jáde o. But sometimes, I just feel like there's a lot to talk about. In less than 2 hours, 28 minutes, I have learned about Joseph Chamberlain, which ti máa wá lọ, tí bá lè lọ lọ́la, màá lọ ní Sunday or ní Monday, màá lè lọ ṣe proper video, because these are the people that started the Project Nigeria. So ìwọ tó ń gbọ́ mi nílé, tí church ń sọ fún ẹ pé pray for one Nigeria, you are actually praying for the project created by the British colony or the British Empire or the British, monarchy system. Now, ìwọ ń pray fún Nigeria. Ọmọ Yorùbá kan ló wà nílé Ifẹ̀ lẹ́nìí tó take picture tó ń ta ọsàn. Imagine èlò lẹ rò pé gbogbo ọsàn tọmọ yìí ń tà nísìn. Ọsàn tọmọ yìí ń tà. Ọsàn tó jẹ́ kó lọ sí production line. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ilé Ifẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa, Ọ̀ṣun state ń ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa, ọmọ ìkọ́lẹ̀ kó máa kiri ọsàn. Ó jẹ́ kí ọsàn tọmọ yìí ń kiri, ó yẹ kó ti lọ sí production line. Kó di pé ó máa ti wà in a proper way. Wá fi máa tọ́jú ọmọ yìí. But rather, our parents are really up from the shit old country called Nigeria. Ẹ fi pé Adeleke ẹgbẹ́ Adeleke wọlé Ọ̀ṣun state governor. Impact wo ló fẹ́ mí fún Ọ̀ṣun state? gbèsè tó wà lórí Ọ̀ṣun state ló lọ níwájú yẹn. And this is why we are saying to our people that we need to get the hell out. Yeah, there are so many ghost workers. Hope say una dey enjoy our program. Sit down and relax and eat popcorn. I don't know why people. I mean, sometimes I go on program as well, and I just snoop in there. Okay, kill on Sunny there, and sometimes I could say hello just for people to know I'm there. But sometimes you just realize that, and there's it's normal. So we cannot get everybody to comment and call in. Yes, please continue to support us. Some people say Koiki, but Omanika support it, but Mobashima support it. Okay, let me show you that quickly. It's very easy. You can use any ways to support. At least it helps the platform, it helps my team, and it helps me as well. So if you are thinking of supporting us in the next few minutes, maybe you want to screenshot this. It will help you, and you can save it. So that is the way you can support koikimedia. I am not a BBC director that is earning £525,000 a year. But with your little support, either through the Cash App, PayPal, the Naira account, and the UK bank account, it will help us, to continue to function. The last thing you want to hear is that internet and program. I don't think you want to hear such as well. So let's go back into the program again. So let's remove that support that we put there, and let's go back. And those of you that are doing it, we appreciate you so much, and I'm so grateful, especially those that believe the cause that we are doing is the right cause. Let's go back again to Dele Ogun, and I will open the phone line when I come back on my seat. So I'm going to stand up for a few minutes, but when I come back, the rest assured that we open the phone line. Enjoy. But some of you probably have not. Dele Ogun ni orúkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n yìí. This is after the death of Queen Elizabeth in UK, October last year.
And especially, I say, with the new personalities that we now have in Buckingham Palace and also in 10 Downing Street. Timely ordered. Now, what was Nigeria like during Elizabeth's reign? I've talked about the building and the construction of Nigeria before her reign. What about Nigeria during Elizabeth's reign? Now, she met Nigeria, as I say, in the early stages of the political crisis, which prevailed right throughout her reign. The Coronation Commission, having announced in June 1952 that her coronation will be taking place on 2nd of June 1953. You can imagine the shock and horror on the faces of those in the colonial office when, on the 31st of March 1953, the upstart radicals in southern Nigeria tabled a motion for the independence of Nigeria, with effect from 1956, the end of the then current parliamentary term. We're leaving. It was, of course, never going to happen. Especially since India had just been lost just 6 years before, in 1947. What the nationalists got instead of independence was the hastily convened Constitutional Conference in London in 1954, and a visit from the Queen herself.
Sri Lanka South. 1954.
In which they had wished for independence.
Independence in Sumo.
But the campaign for independence, although it could be slowed, it could not be stopped. And on 1st of October 1960, independence was granted to Nigeria by an act of the British Parliament. Although Parliament had thus left the stage, Elizabeth remained as head of state. This continued until 1st of October 1963, when Nigeria declared itself a republic. Even then, she remained connected with the country as head of the British Commonwealth. It was in February 1965 that Major General Welby Everard was replaced as Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Army. His successor, Thomas Aguiyi Ironsi, had been the Queen's equerry during her Nigerian tour in 1956. 11 months later, on 15th of January 1966, came the first military coup, which saw Ironsi become Nigeria's first military ruler, following the assassination of Prime Minister Balewa. The political horror show was only just about to begin.
Níbi tí Nàìjíríà ti fi máa di gbàsìgbòsì nìyẹn. Èèyàn kan màmá wa kan fún wa ní update kan ní it is on record that the Prince Charles visited the Sultan of Sokoto then, I believe, privately on some occasions between 1970 up to 1980. Let's take our calls again. I'm gonna call ẹ̀gbọ́n wa AY tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó fi di pé calls wọlé. I know he wants to, and I'm just gonna give him a brief, just for him to come back just for a few minutes because mo fẹ́ kẹ́ disrupt the program tan ṣe. Go straight to the point, and whatever you want to say because commander be afẹ́ pẹ́ ń pẹ́ àfi gbé call yìí. You don't do that here. Go straight to the point.
No.
Yeah.
Inú mi dùn Mr. Kioke bẹ̀ fún mi láyè.
It's okay.
Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ clear a lot of people wọ́n ti pè mí. Ṣé ni lóòótọ́?
Mute background now. Ṣàlejò now. Mute
Mo ti ṣe. Ṣé ni lóòótọ́? Mo máa ń pèsè many media.
Okay.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi dẹ̀ ni ó máa ń similar. Ṣé ni èmi náà kí tó kó Naija mo dàbí Ìgbòho náà.
Okay.
Mo sọ fún yín pé nígbà tá à ń ṣe national ID card ní gbogbo ọba lè dé yẹn èmi ní ilé gbogbo Fúlàní bẹ̀ pé mi ní ṣe ID card fún wọn. Èmi AY wọn lọ béèrè èmi ní ilé wọn pé àfi kí gbogbo wọn bá mú ibi tí wọn bá ti wá mi ṣe ID card fún wọn. Ní gbogbo under bridge Ọmọláfíà Gini mi. Ṣé ni ẹ jẹ́ ká fẹ́ kí a máa ṣiṣẹ́ ìlàsán àdẹ̀fẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé ká bá pẹ́ bẹ̀ èsìsì kéṣìṣì ló máa kù wá. Oríṣiríṣi ìdọ̀tí ló máa bá wa. Ṣẹ́ni nígbà tí vacuum bá ti wà òun ló ń fa declaration òun ló fa proclamation àti oríṣiríṣi nonsense.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ ṣé àwọn láti wà on the ground kí activity yẹn kó tó lè múlẹ̀ gangan ni àbí tá a bá wà níta yìí náà kò ní múlẹ̀ ni torí yẹn làwọn èèyàn wọ́n ń dà.
Ṣẹ́ni bá ṣe wà ń ta ó dáa ẹ wo gbogbo protest tó ń lọ effort wa ń ṣò gbogbo wa ká wà ń lo òyìnbó. Ọ̀pọ̀ síyàn kó wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ coordinate dáadáa ni.
But tán ní àwọn team tá ti yàn síbẹ̀ náà.
Mr. Kioke ṣẹ́ni lè kẹ́yìn yàn individualism ló yàn ẹgbẹ́ ló yan bàbá.
Okay.
A lè gba Yorùbá nation. Ibo la máa fi Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò sí.
Okay.
Ibo la máa fi àwọn Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà sí.
Okay.
Oyè yìí ta ló ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀? Ta ló ń rehearse pẹ̀lú wọn?
Wọ́n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ bá a lè má sọ gbìyànjú lórí social media fún mi.
Okay, Mr. Kioke, right.
And I'm sure everybody knows such is going to be happening, but it's not something that I'm asked on social media.
Ẹ máa gbọ́. Bọ̀ pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńlá sí ẹ̀ yẹn, ó sọ pé there is no coordination.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹni sùn gbogbo rally tó lọ. Apart from pé ti Lagos yẹn, I don't want to go into too much detail, but tẹ bá rántí pé gbogbo rally tó ń ti ṣe, ẹ máa rí influence of Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà nínú ẹ̀. That means mo dẹ̀ rántí pé gbà tí mo wà nílé kódà tí mo lè lọ mọ àwọn fídíò yẹn jáde nígbà tá a bá ń jáde kódà àwọn Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà yẹn àwọn kan máa gbá wa gbéra láti Ìbàdàn àwọn kan dúró dè wá nígbà tá à ń lọ sí Ìgbà àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́dì confam ẹ̀ wọ́n dúró dè wá ní Afimagbenuwo Ilaro lọ, and they were all in support of Chief. Wọ́n dẹ̀ jọ lọ sí Kìṣí náà ni. And wọ́n sì bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
Can you not see any support of sheep? Sheep was slain.
But wọ́n sì activate òun náà ni mò ń sọ ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn ló sọ pé gbogbo rally tá a sì ṣiṣẹ́, they are still active with those rallies and they are still working.
Two sheep, abi?
Yeah, yeah.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tẹ̀mí sọ, ẹ jẹ́ ká yọ sheep kúrò.
Okay.
Oyè yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká yọ sheep, kíkọ́ lórí ti wà.
Okay.
Kíkọ́ lórí ti wà. Fákùnmọ́ lórí sílẹ̀ ni.
Okay.
Mr. Doki, ṣẹ́rí ṣífù kò dàbí individual náà ni bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ṣe rí náà ní individual náà ni ẹ̀kọ́ ní.
So ṣífù kì í ṣe lórílẹ̀ ń sọ nísìn.
ṣẹ́rí Mr. Doki. Okay, ní gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ tó yan bàbá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣé ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ ló yan ṣífù ni? Ṣẹ́gbẹ́ ló yan ṣífù.
No.
Ìṣẹ́rí pé individual ni.
Okay. So ó ń jàjà tiẹ̀ lọ as an individual.
Gbogbo àwọn lawyers, gbogbo àwọn professor ní gbogbo university ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Bàbá ló yẹ kó máa coordinate wọn by now.
Okay.
Ṣé mo parọ́? Ṣé wọ́n ṣe Yorùbá? Gbogbo àwọn olówó, gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá tennis club, gbogbo bẹ̀yẹ ta ló ń lọ́bẹ̀. Yorùbá náà ni wọ́n. Gbogbo àwọn
èèyàn táyì bá ń sọ àwọn àmàlíjẹ Yorùbá nation.
Government. Ẹ má wọrí Mr. Dioke, ẹ má wọrí. Ọmọ èèyàn wa ni wọ́n jí bàbá tiẹ̀ sí lọ́bẹ̀ náà.
But òun náà ni mo sọ, ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn formation tẹ́yìn béèrè is not a public consumption, so I cannot even answer you even if I know anyway. Because they are not for public consumption. Báwo lẹ́yìn ṣe ẹ̀yin ti sẹ́yìn tí pé Yorùbá tennis club wọ́n sọ fún yín pé wọ́n ti dọ̀dọ̀ wọn.
Mr. Doke, mo sọ fún yín pé ọmọ láfíà kìíní mi nítorí Yorùbá tennis club sí láfíà kìíní.
Tí mò ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni pé sẹ́yìn ti make confirmation tí wọ́n sọ pé kò dọ́dọ̀ wọn.
Ẹ̀yin náà sọ oṣù gbogbo nǹkan la lè máa sọ. Bàbá mi Ẹ̀dó bàbá mi lọ 90 years old. Èèyàn tó bá fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí nọ́mbà 60 Ọbalẹ̀dé road. Ó kò jìnnà sí ibi tí president ń lé ibẹ̀ ni mò ń gbé. Ó ní eléré kan kó máa wá pé díẹ̀ nígbà Awólọ́wọ̀ kí bàbá mi kọ́ wọn lórílẹ̀.
Welcome Africa Confidential.
Olówó òkèrè gbogbo Ọbalẹ̀dé yẹn. Wọ́n á mọ̀ mí dáadáa. Bàbá mi mò ń gbọ́ information. Níbo ni Yorùbá tennis club sí láfíàdì? Ṣẹ́ni Mr. Doke, ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ fọ́ ní ṣẹ́ni ẹ ti try gbogbo wa ń try ní gbogbo wo try. Oníkálùkù ẹ jẹ́ ká iṣẹ́ yìí ká tó wò lóòótọ́. Àná lórí náà. Kí ni coordinate wọn? Bí ìgbàkan bá sọ pé kó lórí lọ kú, ṣé Ìgbòho ni kó lọ kú? Àbí kí Òkè ni kó lọ kú? Mídíà kó máa tẹ̀lé gbogbo wa bí.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an.
Mo lọ lé kí wá délé màá gbé.
Ẹ̀rí mi. No problem.
Kí yóò máa lọ kú àbí.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Jẹ́ kí inú wa dùn máa.
No problem. Ẹ ṣe gan-an.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká jí lídà wa. Wọ́n ò declare wọn wanted. Wọ́n ò dẹ̀ lé wọn. Wọ́n kàn sọ fún wa. Wọ́n ló gbọ́ information kan fún ọ ní information pé wọ́n fẹ́ wá pa wọ́n. Ṣé ẹ ti confirm ẹgbẹ́ right ní látijọ́ yìí? Gbogbo nǹkan tó tẹ̀lé láti ẹ̀ ó ṣòro pé ó dàbí òde kan ń ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣe gan-an. Thank you so much. Let's come back. How many people know about why it's there? And do you do contribution to them? Or we just believe that we don't need any funding to continue with the campaign? It's very, very easy. The central account, regardless of your take on it, I know there's been a lot of issues throughout last year, contradictory issue, but as I've said on this platform, last year, in terms of the central, I can confirm that they were very useful during the past rallies. And I'm not talking about Lagos alone, even up to Ogun State and Oyo State. A lot of awareness materials were created in their thousands, from flyers, banners, stickers, no, not stickers, banners, flyers, and other contingency and logistics. But in Lagos, they were also very, very active. But owó tó wọbẹ̀ náà lọ ń lò, so tó wó kan bá ti wá jáde, tí a dẹ̀ ní gbẹ̀kúgbẹ̀kú politician tó ń bá wa fowó síbẹ̀ definitely àwa ara wa náà ni Ọlámilékan ṣe wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ò tí ì sùn ẹ support wa torí àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń wò mí nílé a gbọ́dọ̀ máa make sure pé à ń top up wọn ní gbogbo ìgbà especially they have to be on until I'm ending the program and okay àti fẹ́ ṣe tó 3 hours so bí a kà máa ẹ̀ kó ju 3 hours náà lọ so probably we start winding down support ẹ bá ń fún wa náà la fi ń help àwọn ọmọ wa tó wà nílé náà but it's not just to support me alone also remember that the YSDM is our Yoruba central account ẹ má lè ṣe ìsìn gbogbo táwọn èèyàn bá ń sọ kí ló ń fowó ṣe blah 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 look at the Biafra. Simon Ekpa is not on ground but he controls everything that moves in Biafra land just the same way Kanu used to. Yeah, you're quite right, Africa Confidential. Tomorrow we're going to be on the again if you link and sit again Twitter space àbí lọ́la lágbára Elédùmarè so ẹni tó bá fẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́la náà pé mo sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí mo sì ní sójà lọ mú ibi tí mo ti sẹ́ndẹ̀ wá ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́la lórí Twitter space ní aago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́ kájọ máa fi ọ̀rọ̀ jomi ọ̀rọ̀ mo rí kọ̀ọ̀kan ìyàwó Joy I think she's the only person tí àìtí pè padà ẹ jẹ́ pé wọ́n tó bá ṣe wọ̀n lọ́yìn sit mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin nurses wa ok àwọn máa fi pè lẹ́ǹkan bí ọkọ̀ tó ní nǹkan tó fi add sí ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ lọ because mo ti save money ok àwọn ní Joy ok mo ní ṣe ṣìfẹ́ dá sọ̀rọ̀ ni tó ní pẹ́ pè padà àbí ta ti sọ lẹ́ǹkan náà ni.
Hello sir, ẹ kí n lọ wo ilé ìtumọ̀ fún ọ.
Okay, all right.
Iná ni mo ń dóṣì tí mi kì í sùn. Mo ń bọ̀ ìjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ok, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ sà. Ẹ jọ gbogbo àdúrà tí mo ń gbà fún Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ gbogbo ẹlẹ́dà yìí. Gbogbo náà ni màá ń gbàdúrà fún. Mo ti tẹ̀lé láti gẹ̀ẹ́tì ní tipẹ́tipẹ́. A
ṣe wà lórí prógráàmù sókè má mo ti parí o. Ẹ jẹ́ ti bá parí màá pè yín. She's probably not aware that I'm still live. Let's start winding down. But mo fẹ́ share Twitter link tí à ń lò lọ́la sórí program ti sìn. So fine tó bá fẹ́ join wa lórí náà ọ̀nà kan tí mo share ti Twitter mo fẹ́ share not the broadcast à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí. So tomorrow 21st 6 p.m. UK time. Join me if you have a Twitter account. If you don't have, you need to register for one so that we can all communicate from there. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn tíìmù àti wọ́n ṣì wà awake pé ẹ̀ka ọ̀nà ti sùn. It's 3 o'clock on the other side of the globe. It's 2 o'clock here and we're gonna start winding down the program. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá way forward. Ó ní pé a ti gbọ́ díẹ̀ nínú tí ẹ̀gbọ́n wa sọ and I think we don't have to use all the videos especially since our caller ni but we've had enough of information mo bí ta gbọ́ dé I will use it again. Nigeria is a criminal country that is not working. It does not matter whatever you say. Even Jonathan told us Nigeria is not a country. So kí wá ní ìdí tí gbogbo wa ṣe fi wá kú sínú Nàìjíríà tá à ń sọ pé kò ń ṣèlú maybe because some people are still benefiting from Nigeria and àwọn kan benefit but they are just angry pé àfijẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá lọ di president I don't know what they mean by that àwọn kan náà àfijẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ Fúlàní ìyẹn Àtíkù àfijẹ́ kó di president àwọn kan náà àfijẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ Ìgbò di president but this is what Jonathan told us about Nigeria as well. Let's watch this together before we start winding down.
Thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have a conversation on the Nigerian unity. I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, it is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit. This is accredited to Sir Ahmadu Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. They thought, and I quote, since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, in their religious beliefs and customs, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. The Nigerian unity is only a British intention for the country.
It is not. Another comment I just picked up from one of our auntie, our mother, on Facebook here, Yeti Queen says, an 88 years old man cannot liberate Yoruba nation. He is old to take on the burden. We need a young and vibrant youth to take over from him. What do you think of that? Maybe we will have that conversation tomorrow as well during our Twitter space. Let me just write it down. So, we need a young, according to this, my auntie, an 88 years old. So I'm going to be writing that. Nnamdi Kanu also. Nnamdi Kanu's health is becoming a concern, but the federal government is not saying it that way. We're again telling the federal government to release unconditionally Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has been acquitted, discharged. There's no reason holding him in the custody of the DSS. I understand the government is concerned that releasing somebody like him is going to bring more energy to the Biafra. Release him or not, the Biafra agitation is not going to stop. The Yoruba want exit out of the contraction known as Nigeria that was put together as a project by the monarchy system and the colony. The Yoruba people want that exit out of Nigeria. The Middle Belt, the same thing, and likewise all other ethnic groups. But the Yorubas are still also saying, we want a Nigeria, which we are not one of those people because Nigeria is a contraction. Mokimu Professor, Eni Omowe, Edagbonti, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it's about 7 minutes, and then we're going to start winding down for tonight. Late night broadcast is now Saturday, but tomorrow at 6 p.m. local time in London, I don't know whatever the time is in your own side, you can work it out. We will be on the Twitter space.
Their hands, because you know what? Power belongs to the people. Anything we want is what we're going to get.
Once again, I want to ask this. Do you think this dream is realizable without a war? And are you prepared to fight another war?
This dream can be realized without a war. And let me put it this way, as soon as the people, the various ethnic groups in Nigeria realize what Nigeria means to each and every ethnic group, they will subscribe to our position. So it is realizable without a war. Before the white man came, let me ask you this, because it's an interview, which means you can ask me first and I can ask you. Before the white man came, was there any Nigeria? Before the white man came, did Nigeria exist? It's a simple question that I'm asking. Did Nigeria exist before?
It didn't. No.
It didn't exist. Then why are African people, black people dying over something that they did not create? Did any Yoruba man create Nigeria? The answer is no. No Yoruba man created Nigeria. No Hausa man did. No Fulani man did. No Canadian man did. No Juju man did. When it comes to Nigeria, it's always a debate about it is our turn. It is our turn. It is our turn to rule. Now there are over 250 main ethnic groups in Nigeria. If you keep rotating the presidency every 8 years to each and every ethnic group, times 8 by 250. How many years are you going to get? So some people will die many times over. They will reincarnate many times over. The presidency hasn't come to me. Nigeria is a joke and an absolute mess. It was not created by black people. Therefore, it cannot be sustained by black people. I want to see an Africa where a Yoruba nation, a Yoruba mega nation extends from Togo all the way to Edo State. That's what I want. Because that is authentic Africa. I don't know why Africans are so beholden to something that is alien to them. Are you a white man? The leader that protected Nigeria is a white man. What are you doing as an African defending something that a white man created out of, should I say, a racist intent? Nigeria was an African company, Royal Nigeria Company, an ordinary business venture that the British converted into a nation. And Africans are killing themselves, trying to maintain something that a white man created. Sometimes I wonder what type of God made African people. I don't understand it. I don't know how you have this neo-colonialism. That is why the British High Commissioner had to go to Tinubu to ask him, how do you end this protest? Because of this protest is jeopardizing our oil. Nnamdi can use it as an advantage to go and get Biafra. They asked the army to go in and kill people. You people are being ruled by your colonial masters. Your fate is in your hand. You're in a country that is 60 years old, so to speak. There is no electricity. If I am a Nigerian, I can't come out and say I'm a Nigerian. I'll be ashamed of myself. For 60 years, you have no electricity. For 60 years, no good roads. For 60 years, no good schools. For 60 years, your politicians are traveling abroad for medical treatment. I ask you, what is there to be proud of about Nigeria? Name one thing you can be proud of. Name one thing. It's a question I'm asking you. Tell me one thing you can be proud of in Nigeria.
ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ alábòsí tó máa sọ alábòsí ẹ lọ sórí page ẹ supporting Atiku supporting another Fulani agenda àló lè orí ọba dẹ̀ sọ nísìn ó lè náwó gbowó lọ́wọ́ Atiku òun kàn ń ṣe tòun because I want the best for Nigeria. I'm talking about Bob D. ẹ gbọ́ respond tó máa Nnamdi Kanu ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Thank you so much Dr. Benjamin ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò ẹ gbọ́ respond tí Délé Momodu máa sọ nísìn.
Are amongst the brightest people in the world, including the Igbo people, of which you are one, a very brilliant man.
Ẹ bó ṣe ń ti Nnamdi Kanu, ó ń ti síwájú ni o, and you, Nnamdi Kanu, you're a brilliant man.
That is Nigeria in your DNA.
Sọ pé Nnamdi Kanu gan rẹ́rìn pé màá máa nìyí, ìyẹn kàn ń try láti wà wá, you know. Ọmọ tó lè sọ irú èmi tó wọ́n ní wá bẹ̀rù ẹ̀ wá báyìí àjọgbá sí fúnra wa ni.
I was born in Biafra, not in Nigeria. Nigeria is a historical movement.
Was there a birth certificate at that time?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, caricature, òun náà ti struggle, ìwọ fẹ́ pa òun náà sá kúrò Nàìjíríà, Àbátà fẹ́ pa òun, onísìn òun ti unite pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ Abacha, òun ti forgive, blah 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 blah, and he's well read. He studied Yoruba in Ile-Ife. And sọ̀rọ̀ generation wa is talking about Atiku. Ṣé Atiku bá wá ṣe tó after 8 years kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀? Àtúlọ́wọ́ another Atiku. Àbí? And these are the people I want to understand. And go to his page now. People are asking, Bob D, I've sent you an inbox. Go and check. Kill and send an inbox. If Nigeria was good, why send anybody inbox? So that they can send you 10,000. You can bring their complaint. You can want connection. Answer the reality. On ground, they are born at us.
That road Biafra on it.
Of course, yes. You want me to show you?
Thank you so much.
I can email it to you. It's not here with me right now. Okay,
Nnamdi Kanu is laughing. You're right. Nnamdi Kanu is laughing at his stupidity. He is campaigning for Atiku as if, we can bring Atiku in. I don't want anything in the government. I don't want anything in the government. I just want the best for Nigeria. As if Nigeria is something that works for everybody. I mean, he has access to. He struggled as well. He ran away. Abata wanted to kill him. He's now probably a British citizen with his children. They can go in and out. They've been able to rob soldier. Oh, I started ovation and then blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Forgive Abata children. I can cover their events. I have and then he will start going and be bringing picture. I was in Nkomon. I was in Ghana. I was in that. I sọ̀rọ̀ Yoruba. Òun sọ̀rọ̀ Atiku. Sọ̀rọ̀ Atiku lè tó máa sọ. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ ìran Yoruba. Bob D, I give him another 200 years with his age and ask him where the territory of Yoruba land will be. Nígbà tá a bá gbà Atiku síbẹ̀ tó bá ta gbogbo ìran wa tán. Èmi fight fúnra mi ni. Àmì ọmọ táwọn fight fún. Project Nigeria ni Bob D fight fún. And it's a shame that we I just don't understand. It's crazy.
I don't know.
I will email it to you. So you see, what I'm asking is, if Nigeria never existed until the white man came, why are you as a black African man defending it?
Why are you defending it? Because Dele is actually defending Nigeria. He's using his platform that he should be using to promote Yoruba nation. He's actually using it now to promote Atiku. Atiku, a Fulani man that doesn't even have any existence in Nigeria, because from what we are told, Atiku is not even a Nigerian guy. He's not a Nigerian man. Atiku was part of Obasanjo that stole so much money from Nigeria. Benny, Eunice, it's very shameful. Otuba Adekunle sees big head. Give your body fire. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Bob D ìyọkọ ní kí ló máa pẹ̀lẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ìbò lẹ́gbọ́n ẹ̀ bàbá kan pè mí níjọ́ kan ní ó dà pọ̀ wo fídíò ló ń jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ ni ẹ lọ sórí péjì wọn nísìn ó flog ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Atiku campaign. So Atiku máa wà ń bẹ̀ for 8 years ó lè nóhùn ní kankan tó ń fẹ́ ní náírà government o. I just want the best for Nigeria o. Ìrọ́ náà ni wọ́n níbi tí wọ́n bá ti ń ṣe ènìyàn ti ń jẹ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Òun fẹ́ kankan lọ́dọ̀ Àtíkù o, bọ̀ tó mọ bá Àtíkù ṣe ń gbé dọ́là tó máa gbé wá gbẹ̀yìn tó máa gbé olójú ọ̀rẹ́ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́.
What's the white man created? Why? When you have Yoruba in the Republic, Yoruba is in Togo, they speak your language, they eat your food.
Africa Confidence, this shameless Dele Momodu has used FKO to play politics to the point where I suspect that even Tundu on a rise for tired and step back temporarily. Now he didn't even go anywhere. Mo rántí yẹn táwọn yẹn ní kó yé máa lo ìdí bàbá wọn. Ìgbóhùn ní Kọ́lá Abíọ́lá náà sọ pé tó bá di president náà is just wasting his time. Òun á dín pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá àti Biafra. Ó tẹ̀ tó kó wa mọ́ Boko Haram. Kọ́lá Abíọ́lá nìyẹn. Mad people all over the place. We're coming out of the program in just about a few minutes after this video.
You have the same culture, the same value system, the same orientation, and I'm asking you. And the white man came from Europe and said, "Oh, you are Yoruba from Togo. You speak French. You are Yoruba from the Republic."
Ẹ ṣe jàre fún super chat yẹn ìyá mi Fọláṣadé òye níbàjẹ́ fún yín. Kàríkà chop ní FFK ibi tí ẹ bá ti máa jẹ ló máa wá káàkiri. Bó ṣe máa gun káàkiri nìyẹn FFK. Àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ yọ̀ ọ́ ní bàbá ẹ̀ gan dalẹ̀ tó fi kú ni. Àwọn ṣe irú Délé Momodu ní ṣá máa rántí ọ̀la ṣá ká vote Àtíkù ẹ̀ta Àtíkù bá wá débẹ̀ tó bá ṣe 8 years kí ló máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ so t'Àtíkù bá ṣe tán àtúlọ́wọ́ another person. Yorùbá dẹ̀ lọ study o Yorùbá òun ni wọ́n study.
They're going to speak French. But you're back from Nigeria, you speak English. Are people not perturbed by that? That level of dehumanization?
Maziko was just trying to, kò fẹ́ knock Délé Momodu pé orí ẹ so correct. But ẹ mọ̀ pé Mazi was trying to be, ẹ mọ̀ pé máa wà diplomatic because he's trying to be diplomatic, especially I'm sure after the interview, Mazia come and say,
that level of subjugation. You see,
I don't think some of you understand the word subjugation. Thank you so much. I'm a back-end team. All these people are just using our brain to play in. Let our sons and daughters of Yoruba come out because Dele and Co is a bastard. Olori Buruku ènìyàn man Dede. Ẹ̀rí ti bínú tó pátápátá o. 1914 amalgamation ti expire bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá mi Olúbùnmi Oyèwọlé FFK ibi tí caricature kù níbi tí ẹ̀ máa ti jẹ ló wá káàkiri. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní FFK. Unbelievable. Ó kù díẹ̀ náà ni. Ẹ ṣáà máa give up ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé àtàwọn tá wà níta. Kò gbọdọ̀ tí sú wa, kò dẹ̀ gbọdọ̀ rẹ̀ wá.
One thing that shocks me about Africa and their class of intellectuals is the fact that
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Ọ̀túnba Adékúnlé say FFK hungry bastard betrayer FFK survive with betrayal. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tried, he really tried, believe me. Yeah. I mean, you know, people, when he was abusing a lot of our people as well, we were not happy. But now maybe some of us have realized that it's not even abuse. Some of them that
they are willing to swallow hook, line, and sinker anything the colonial master gives to them. And I've asked you this very
Thank you so much, Precious.
Can you go to Europe and create a country?
You can't create a country in Europe, and we have smaller country in Europe. Lithuania, 3 million. They have a prime minister. They are part of the European country. They can move around with their passport. And me and you, with our Nigerian passport, you got to go and apply for visa. They will turn you down. You don't get refund when you apply for American visa. And America is trying to build the biggest embassy. So we're winding down. Immediately after this video, I'm going to play Jekomo. I'll play Anthem. The Arok Patapata, the Abitabaturi emergency. Aziz Muriembe jàre Free Nnamdi Kanu bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wòtòwòtò ń bọ̀ ẹ ṣé jàre ìyàwó Olúwaṣọlá David irú àwọn Délé Mọ̀mọ́dù wà lára àwọn tó máa ń sá eré láì mú ṣòkòtò ló máa sáré láì mú ṣòkòtò. He has a British passport, so he will definitely get to UK in time, or probably maybe when the British come to rescue a lot of people, they'll probably pick Bob D as well. Yeah, he has a British passport, I'm sure of that. But when he's coming back to Nigeria, he uses Nigeria passport.
As a black man, the answer is no. Then why must...
Hey, my beautiful auntie, Temi. I remember during the rally, I am Temi. Thank you so much for still being with us.
You accept what a white man is doing in Africa. You see where we are going.
If you contact Nigeria is a project, but Bob D does not say that Nigeria is a project. It's still Nigeria as Atiku should be the president. He doesn't want anything, no. He doesn't want anything. Nobody wants anything. Bob D does not want anything. If you're trying to call, I've switched off the line so you're not going to get through. David, it is a pity that Dele Momodu doesn't know what he knows what he's doing. Let me pick him up. Dele Momodu knows what he's doing. He wants Atiku to be the president. So he knows what he's doing. I don't want Atiku to be the president. I don't want Tinubu to be the president. I don't want Peter Obi to be the president. Not even Shuwore. Sometimes when I look at my brother Shuwore, I know he's doing his best, but at the end of the day, Shuwore knows that it's revolution that will finish Nigeria. But this kind of energy that Shuwore has, he should pump it into maybe the revolution, but he's still using tactics of AAC for where? AAC, call AAC. It's not going anywhere. Just wasting his time.
And very backwards. Do you see why Nigeria can never...
Benny, woto to the enemies of Yoruba nation and Biafra nation. The politicians. You can see the killings going on, the bomb threats going on at the moment. The politicians, they're killing each other, especially Imo State. Oh, Uzodinma, that man is a crazy governor. Wike is still going to give that woto. Wike is a nasty governor, I was watching one of his videos. Only where are the gods? They keep picking up people that are trying to fix the road. Traditional rule. Where are the gods? Within a week, your love.
Have 24 hours of electricity. Never, ever. Because the foundation...
Yeah, why you? Arrangement, they are all loud.
SARS killings in the south. Fulani people in the north.
I don't know why Mazid Africa. Dele knows all these things. He's well read, properly read. Dele Momodu, Bob D. Wo. But gbogbo energy wọn nísìn is trying to bring. Imagine me. I'm here. Is younger than him, pushing the narrative of Yoruba nation to bring down the project Nigeria. But Dele Momodu is still trying to fix the project by bringing in, wants to bring Atiku and force Atiku on us. Go and vote for Atiku. Anyway, we are in a big mess. Thank you, Jare. Thank you so much. And nothing is going to change. Dele Momodu knows that. Atiku becomes the president. How is he going to fix the problem of Nigeria? Probably maybe Dele Momodu will get more extra code to travel around, free ride, escort. Dele Momodu cannot travel without an escort himself within Nigeria today. If he's not going by air, each time is convoy and military here. They are always in the front and at the back, and he will be in the middle in case there's a Fulani waiting on the highway. Dele Momodu cannot travel on his own from Lagos to Ile-Ife. He will have to go with a police escort. I know he's a public figure, but I don't think he travels with an escort when he's in UK. This is the kind of hypocrisy going on in Nigeria. Àtẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ́ àwọn tó yẹ pé àwọn aládùúrà àgọ́ náà ní sàwọn náà ti ń lo security escort. Can you imagine that? Aládùúrà àwọn tó ń ṣe aládùúrà náà ògbọ́n rán lo security escort. Kódà wọ́n ti ń lo wọnú church gan. Unbelievable. I know they are public figures, but when they're outside Nigeria, nobody knows them. I was watching, I go on Instagram, I snoop around myself, as a journalist. Molori E-Money, I think his video that he posted today, I don't know, each time he's dancing like that. With full security guy. E-Money security is more like a governor that is going out. They will shoot anybody at sight if you try to attack him or whatever. I'm talking about E-Money. But when it comes to London, because it's one of his son, is here studying in London, because I've seen the video when they did a birthday either 2 years ago or last year. It's just a joke. Mori our comfort Mickey. So if you have a party to see I said in 2016 when we were writing, commenting for Mazin Amdekan, Nigeria is sick in Facebook. All the social media doesn't support the movement. There's no point anybody just screaming, chia, ekweto. No, they're not. Because artificial intelligence has deprived us of that. My program should be going to all the people that are following us. But Facebook does not send the signal to them anymore. It's deliberate. Because they know the power of the information that we're pushing out. And it's not just our Yoruba people. It's happening on Twitter with a lot of activists as well. So on this note, I hope you've enjoyed our late night broadcast, even though we didn't plan for one tonight. We'll be back nothing up to 6 o'clock in the evening on the Twitter space. And you also have engagement with us. It's not going to be broadcast on Facebook or YouTube. You will have to come on the Twitter. Abi, we'll think about it if we have to bring it on live here. But you might probably not see our face. You'll just be hearing the audio. Thank you so much, friend Lori Mixella. I hope you are still there with me. 4 people are still listening. Comrade Plan B said, thank you, Koiki, for standing tall always. You are indeed our own microphone. Thank you so much as well. I love everybody. We love you. We appreciate you. Don't be intimidated by anything outside this conversation here, because there's a lot of different rumors, tick. We remain focused. If people think that the rally is dead, it's not dead. It's a pop-up. You will find out very soon. If anybody thinks that Yoruba nation is dead, you don't know what is about to come. One in Tabagbe Sabeku, Odaju, Itobe Jade lo. Mo mọ̀ pé lẹ ti ń dúró lẹ fi ń gbọ́ Koiki. Kí ló máa sọ? Kí ni Igboho ní kó wá sọ náà? The Yoruba nation is not dead. The woto is getting closer. ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́ bá mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i, and I'm gonna remove the other sound that comes through it so we can just hear jẹ́ kọ́ mọ̀. Mo ní láti stream video yẹn sí the normal size tó bá wá gangan, and I have to do that, and maybe I have 2 of it running simultaneously. Mo láì bó ṣe wà bold yẹn kò fún mi ní full kìíní ẹ̀ dáadáa. Let's watch this before we start winding down. And once again, thank you so much to everyone. Nigeria will divide, it will break. It cannot hold. The center is not holding anymore. Once again, thank you to all the koikimedia team around the world. Let's go. That time has been very busy. The program. Okay, Yami Joy. Okay. Ohun ayọ̀ la máa sùn gbogbo wa o. Ẹni tí ìbá dárúkọ má bínú àfojú payé rẹ o. Because I know sometimes we miss people on some of our other platforms as well. Especially torí pé ìkejì wa àwọn ayé kì í dáadáa nípa bá wà níbẹ̀. Ìjọ sáré wà tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìyá mi Olúwatóyìn Ọmọlára Fátímà Ṣógbọ́nì àdúrà ọmọ ìgbà inshallah. Adekoya Sulaiman, George, thank you so much. And the anthem is coming through now. Orílẹ̀-èdè Agbéga, 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 Agbéga. Ìgbàgbọ́, ìgbàgbọ́. Àti bẹ̀rù, àṣìṣe, 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 ìṣọ̀kan, ìkẹjẹ, tẹ̀síwájú, ọ̀pọ̀ ire, àtọ́nà. Ọmọ Odùduwà bọ́ sí ipò ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ Abiola thank you. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ó dàárọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ayọ̀ ní bá sùn ẹgbẹ́ agbẹ́bíyà òjò. Ó dàárọ̀ gbogbo yín àwọn ẹ̀dá lórí Instagram. Ọba Fúlàní, Ọba Fúlàní, Ọba Fúlàní Yorùbá nation. Omi kíkọ́ ọ̀dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò sí ibòmíràn. Ẹni lọ, ó dàárọ̀ ìyá mi ọmọ rárá. Ẹ má bínú pé àìtí ìṣòro, ẹ má bínú. Eunice, good night all the way there in Canada. Easy Fresh, good night. Jẹ́kọ̀mọ́, Adéwálé, good night. Great Yoruba nation, mo pé wọ́n ìjọba ní clubhouse. Akíwò àwọn coordinator káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ní different WhatsApp group. Mo rántí picture tí mo yà pẹ̀lú bá mi ṣe.
Life is so funny. You come with nothing, then fight for everything, and later leave everything and go back with empty hand. God is powerful.